Good evening, everybody, and welcome to the Toon review for tonight's Matchday Live. Newcastle United taking on Wolverhampton Wanderers. I am Paul. I'm joined, of course, by my co-commentator, Mr. Billy Bob, and Stato will be joining us before the game as well to give his insight into the match. If you do enjoy tonight's show, as usual, people, give it a thumbs up. And, of course, if you're new to the channel and you like what you see, please do subscribe. It's free to do so. You do have to be a subscriber to take part in the Matchday chat, so please hit that button. And don't forget to hit the notification bell so you never miss an upload or a live show. And, of course, you can support the channel in the usual two ways. First of all, by membership. We're going to give some more prizes away towards the end of the week. You have to be a member, so hit the join button. And, of course, super chats are available, which is the $ at the bottom of the live chat. That guarantees your comment to be read out on show. And, of course, thank you to channel sponsor Mamaroo Records. Of course, based in Whitley Bay. If you're ever around the area and you're into your music, pop in and see Steve. Tell him you're a TTR viewer and he will give you a very good deal. He does vinyl, CDs, music merchandise, sporting merchandise, gift cards, the lot. If you can't get in there, head to him online. He's got an online website, as they say, and it's pinned at the top of the description. So thank you again to Mamaroo Records. Good evening, Billy.
Good evening to all the Magpie massive out there in Viewerland, and good evening to you, Paul.
We've got a super chat off the bat from Kaiser. And Kaiser says 3-1 to Newcastle, Isak, Murphy and Joe Linton. And this is the best YouTube channel. Thank you very much. Much appreciated, Kaiser. Good, nice comment to start off the night. Now then, Billy, let's get into the side, because major news for Newcastle United is that Fabian Schär is not involved at all, not even on the bench. We go with Dubravka, Botman, Joe Linton, Tonali, Gordon, Isak, Hall, Livramento, Murphy, Byrne and Bruno. And on the bench, we have Vlachodimos, Trippier, Kraft, who makes his return, Asula, Almiron, Kelly, Willock, Longstaff, and Miley. Where is Fabian Schär, Billy?
Oh, I'm hoping he's injured or ill. I mean, it's not very nice thing to hope someone. I hope he hasn't taken a huff and walked out, but I don't think so. I think it's illness. That's Eddie's full-strength side now.
Yeah.
You can read it as read.
Yeah.
That is his full-strength side.
Absolutely.
And at the moment, Fabian Schär doesn't get into that full-strength side.
No, which is which is very strange. Of course, the conspiracy theorists have been ever since the team was announced, have been in fantastic form on social media, claiming that Schär's fallen out. He's walked away, but let's just wait and see what the manager says. This is how Wolves go up against us tonight. Sarr in goal, Gomez, Doherty, Bueno, Agbadou, Afnuri, Gomez, Andre, Guedes, Strand Larson, and Hwang, Billy.
Yes, they've had a very good upturn since the new manager came in.
Indeed.
Surprised Cunha's not in there straight away, but I guess that they've had good results. And they don't want to change a winning team or a non-losing team anyway.
Yeah.
They'll be threatening tonight. They've got some pace. They've got some physicality. They've got some excellent technicians in there. Not going to be a walkover. I do think we'll win, though.
Yeah, it's not a bad player, Cunha, to have on the bench. That's a certainty. But, of course, he is linked, of course, with Newcastle. Jock Barr, thank you very much for gifting a Toon Review membership. That is very kind, my friend. Schär is ill, apparently, says Geordie J.
Good stuff.
Well, that's fair enough. I mean, it had to be something like that, really, because, Eddie talked about the decision he'd have to make for tonight's game, but if Schär's ill, it's kind of made the decision for him. But it's a huge opportunity once again for Botman and Byrne to cement their place, really, Billy. Because even if Schär was available, I think he probably would have gone with these two anyway.
Yeah, I agree. I totally agree. Yeah, Botman's come back and it's as if he's never been away, just straight back into Rolls Royce mode. And Dan Byrne's probably been our player of the season this year, dare I say it?
Yeah. Old Angry Noob Gamer, very negative tonight. We're going to get beat, banana skin, going to get stood on, bubble going to burst, I'm afraid. Well, I tell you what, just lock yourself in a cupboard.
Must just fly by in your household.
I tell you what, yeah. Niall says we look light on game changers off the bench. Well, yeah, but listen, the way we've gone about our games of recent, certainly the Premier League, is we've gone out, won the game, and then we saw the game out professionally late on. Which is probably what we're going to try and do again tonight. I would expect us to go out and really go at Wolves from the off, Billy. It seems to be, what's worked for us.
Yeah, well, the injuries to Barnes haven't helped us, have they? And other people. But we've got Willock on the bench. Really, is the only game changers I can see.
Yeah.
Get the job done first. So get the job done first. Early goal, and then let's steamroll them. That's what it's been to play, hasn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. By the way, me and Billy, it is on TNT Sports 3 tonight, I believe. However, me and Billy are watching it as usual through our normal service. So if you do, like I say, every single watch along, if you kick off before us, hit the pause button, wait till I say, right, we're underway, hit play, and we will be in sync for the rest of the evening. So no spoilers in the chat, please. Otherwise, the mods will remove you, and we don't want any of that crap going on. Everybody that is in the chat tonight is a subscriber, so please have respect for your fellow subscribers. And those of people that can't watch the match and just like to listen to the commentary, or those people that do hit play when we kick off, and of course they turn the commentary off and listen to us. So please have respect for all your fellow subscribers. Let's have a look. People wishing it was on Sky Sports. Well, you know what? I mean, if we had the money, Billy, we'd buy the rights for Newcastle games, wouldn't we? And then we wouldn't have a problem.
I noticed that the new Match of the Day team's been announced today.
Yes.
For next season.
Yes.
Kelly Kate's doing Sky and Match of the Day. God, she's going to be busy, ain't she?
Yeah, I don't mind Kelly Cates, to be honest. I think she's pretty firm on what she believes, and she doesn't take no crap. And she keeps things moving along. I think the two others, I think they were pretty much nailed on, weren't they?
Yeah, Gabby and Chappers. Yeah,
Gabby and Chappers. I don't mind them either. Of course, Gabby Logan's a Newcastle fan, so how can we complain about Gabby being in there? But I've always liked Gabby Logan. She always comes across very sensibly and a good presenter, to be honest.
She was scored in Coventry, strange enough.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's strange how she ended up a Newcastle fan, isn't it? It's bizarre, but she's always.
Her dad played for Leeds for years, and then he went to Coventry, then Spurs.
Yeah.
And she was a Newcastle fan. Odd.
Yep. Crazy. Let's have a look. Miggy back to Atlanta, said he would like to return. Hope they can hash out a deal. Yeah, that's the main thing on the transfer news that's broke recently, Billy, is that, well, I think Charlotte FC have turned to Wilfred Zaha, but it looks like Atalanta want him back. So it's just a case of hashing out a deal. Where do you stand on that? I mean, Miggy's going, isn't he? I mean,
I just hope there's not too many of them to kind of give him too much choice, and then he doesn't go anywhere.
Yeah, well, yeah, that's understandable, but I think he will. I think he will be off. Super chat from Narek. Thank you, mate. Hi, mate. Suffering with COVID and these damn LA fires. Perfect remedy is a win and move into the top four. Favourable results for us yesterday. Tristan says, great day for Newcastle yesterday. Should be extra motivation for the players to go and get all 3 points tonight. Of course, a win, Billy, and we go fourth. Yeah,
results went our way last night, and they could have got even better. A couple of late goals kind of give Chelsea a draw when they probably didn't deserve one. Just make sure that the game of the weekend is going to be a hard one. So let's get the 3 points tonight and move on to Saturday.
Yeah, Bournemouth are playing extremely well.
They really are.
By the way, please don't listen to Paul Gallant because he put a video out this afternoon saying we were playing Southampton again at the weekend at home. So,
did he predict 4-0 by any chance?
Tonight, yes, he did.
Oh, that's a surprise.
Yeah. So, yeah. It's not on Prime. No, it's not. They don't have any rights for the rest of, any rights now moving forward. Graham Ritchie with a super chat says, can't wait for the kickoff. 3-1 to the Toon. How are the lads? What have you gone with tonight, Billy? What are you thinking?
Yeah, I think 3-1 sounds about reasonable.
I've gone 2-0. Listen, Wolves are a different animal since their new manager, since the new manager came in, and they are very much turned around in form. But again, Billy, it's not what Wolves do; it's what we do, isn't it?
We're at home. It's our fortress. You know, just don't respect them. Go at them. When we went to James's Park, that's what you should be doing week in, week out. Go at them. Give them something to be scared about. Crowd gets on your side. Horrible place to be.
Apparently, Gabby went to university in the Toon, so there you go. Nick says 8.5 million for Miggy. What do you think of the Lloyd Kelly one, Billy? Because apparently we were offered 11 million quid for Lloyd Kelly, and we've rejected it. Now that seems really strange to me because, you know, that deal would have been perfect. You know, considering we paid nothing for him, 11 million towards the PSR, which gives us a bit of spending money, and the wages off the books as well.
Perhaps he doesn't want to go to Turkey.
Well, I mean, there is that, but I mean, it's apparently Newcastle United that turned the offer down.
Well, I'm sure they get some kind of insight from whether Kelly would be up for a move. If he doesn't want to move, then just move to Newcastle, of course. Then I don't see the point in trying to push him out.
Yeah. Breen said, this will be a tricky game. We usually lose to lower table opposition after great performances against the big teams. Well, we used to, but of course we crushed Leicester, didn't we? So I think
our last game was against Bromley. They're not a big team.
No, we put Bromley to bed as well. What's the lowest you'd sell Miggy for, says Crafty Artist? I'd take 5 for him just to get him out the door, but people know my feelings on Miggy. Billy?
I can't think of a fee. I really can't, because to me, I'll just get rid of him.
Paul Harrison says, hello, guys. Any thoughts you might have of our outside chance we could win the Premier League? Well, if we keep the win and run going, I mean, if we win these 2 home games, we're right in the pot, Billy. I think we're right in there, but I think Liverpool will win the title. But I think we'll be up there if we can continue this form. I
mean, I'm usually a real eternal optimist.
Yes.
And I'm going to go further than that now. Liverpool having a bit of a slippy slide at the minute.
Oh.
Arsenal also having a slippy slide.
Yes.
The only one that aren't are Forest.
Well, yes. I mean,
and I think we can catch them. So, yes, we could win the Premier League this year. Wow. Unlikely, but we could do it.
Yeah, be incredible. Perfect conditions tonight. Every result yesterday went in our favour, and we are fielding a full-strength team tonight against a bottom-half club. So 3-0 Wolves, says James. What happened yesterday, says Abdul Ram. Well, Abdul Ram, results went in our favour in the league. So we have a chance of going 4th should we pick up the 3 points tonight. Which, I mean, I'm expecting to, Billy. I'm going to be honest. I expect us to win because of the way we've been playing. I think we should win this game tonight.
Absolutely. You can't be any more confident what we are at the moment. We've got momentum. We're playing really well in every position. We've got our full strength side out. Why shouldn't we be confident about getting a win? These are the games we should be winning, and winning quite convincingly, in my opinion.
Yeah. Chris Murray's going 4-0 to the Toon. My old hockey buddy, now living the life of Riley out there, and I believe he's in Virginia in the States, Billy. Living life to the full. Marx has got so many injuries, Paul and Billy. Is he talking about Bournemouth? Maybe he is. Ronan, thank you for your super chat over there in New Zealand. Up the Toon, think tonight will be closer than we think. Need to start fast and put this to bed early. If so, we win comfortably. Ash says 3-1 sounds about right. Oh. I mean, there was some extreme scores coming in yesterday, Billy, into the preview show. I don't know whether you've seen it, but Jesus. Wolves' new manager bounce ends tonight, says Paul World. 5-0. Shade Gaming says, Paul, I believe we go 4th. We do. If we win tonight, we do go 4th. Paul Beckett says, really nervous for this one. We'll take a scrappy victory, but hope we dominate it. Absolutely. Let's really dominate the game. Geordie J says, it's a nervous game for me, potential banana skin, but if we turn up, we should turn them inside out. Wolves' away record is awful, says Joel. Yes, it is.
Remember, they had a different manager until recently, though.
They have, but I mean, looking at the 3 at the back, Doherty, I mean, Billy, he's 105-year-old. I mean, we've got to. Gordon's got to try and maybe, obviously, Gomez will give him some help on that side, but the wing back. But really, we've got to get at him, surely.
I would think so. I would think that would be the main trigger point for presses, etc. Good play this time, but he wants a goal against us as well, doesn't he?
Yeah. So does Juan.
He certainly does.
He's a danger man. Dogswood says 3-1 to the Toon today. Don't think we'll keep a clean sheet. Some people are saying it was 6 million for Lloyd Kelly. Well, so some are saying 6, some are saying 11. So listen, it doesn't really matter, does it? They turned the deal down. We'll see if they come in anymore. I don't think that's a done thing yet. I think Fenerbahce will come back in for him. Certainly, judging by the way their vice chairman was talking about Lloyd Kelly yesterday, he'd look a bit of a twat if all that fell through. Emma says, hopefully, I have my new top on with 8 Tonali on the back. I love Tonali. Who doesn't love Tonali? Who doesn't love Tonali? Paul, it is on Prime as long as you're subscribed to Discovery Plus. Okay. Oh, yeah. There you go. Johnny Vickers with a super chat, listening in from work. Have a good one, lads. Thank you, Johnny. And Mats, who's been a member for 21 months on the channel, says Miggy's struggle at getting transferred, never mind using his right foot. Well, yeah. Yeah. Nick says 20 million for Kelly and Miggy would be great business. Give Longstaff away for free. Yeah. Alex, good evening.
Good evening. How are we doing?
Oh, Stato.
We are all right. We've got a super chat in from Keith Truscott. We need to keep the ball and not lose it to silly passes and take our chances. 2-1 and 4th place. Here we come. So no Fabian Schär, Alex. By all accounts, he's ill. So the decision pretty much made for Eddie.
He's ill. Has that been the confirmed story?
Well, there's been a few people in the chat saying he's ill. So I'm just going off what they've said.
I mean, yeah, it's probably sounds about right. A few people suggesting maybe he's just fully resting him for the weekend. I don't know. We kind of all thought that it would be Botman. We didn't predict an illness for Fabian Schär, of course, but we thought maybe it's our strongest lineup we could field with 2 physical beasts up front, especially with Larson up front for them. So, yeah, I mean, I'm happy with the lineup. I think it's really balanced. It's probably the strongest we could field tonight. So, yeah.
Yeah. I've just noticed on the server when they've put Joe Linton's surname, Billy. When I clicked over there, I'm saying, who's that number 7? And they've got his surname instead of Joe Linton, which is a bit strange.
Paulinho or something,
I've got no freaking idea. My eyesight's bad enough now. I'm trying to read that. Arctic Blastoid, thank you for your super chat. Miggy goes, winger must come in, surely. 2-1 tonight. Done that one from Keith. Stefan Foster's been a member for 6 months. Come on, guys, smash the like button for the best channel for match commentary reviews about the Toon. Hope all is good with everyone. Thank you, mate. Keith Truscott with another one. Eddie did say he was ill. So there you go. He's ill. That puts that to bed. Yeah, Jay, look at it now. Jay, I've got no idea.
Yeah, it's a Nadia or something, isn't that?
Yeah.
Oh, well, obviously, giving him his Sunday name tonight.
Is Mateusz Cunha not in the starting lineup for Wolves?
No, he's on the bench for Wolves, mate. He's on the bench.
I'm cool with that. That's fine.
I'm very cool with that, but obviously, he's just come back, hasn't he? So the manager's not maybe rocking the boat.
He was suspended.
Yeah, but, Wolves have done well, so maybe he just doesn't want to rock the boat.
They not a couple of recent results.
Hey, I couldn't give a monkey's fat ass, to be honest, that he's not playing.
The last Premier League game, they lost 3-0 against Forest, so he's got every right to.
Yeah, that's very true.
Oh, they did. Yeah, that's right. They did.
They did. They got stuffed. Yeah, I've just remembered that. Optimal Forager with a super chat says, it feels like we are coming off a peak, so I am going for a close game, but the Toon to prevail 7-1.
Go on, Craig.
7-1, bloody Nora. I mean, it is a surprise that Cunha's not there, Alex. I expect us, though, to start the game very quickly.
It would be lovely, as I'm sure everybody would agree, for the game to be out of sight by half-time. Yes. And then it doesn't matter if he comes on anyway. We've been able to do that in the last sort of 8 weeks. There have been games where we've come out first half. But we've been doing this all season. There have been games where we've actually, even games where we were poor over the 90, where we did absolutely barrage people for moments in the first half. It's just, it's clicked a lot better in the last 2 months. So again, we need to keep it up. We need to make sure that because we do throw the kitchen sink at people quite early. We need to make sure that we hit them in the head. We need to make sure that we score a couple of goals first half and we make it count. We don't want to be having a conversation at halftime where we're going, oh, we've done really well, but we've hit the post and we've worked the goalkeeper a bit, and we don't want to be having that conversation. We want to have made it count, so we've got to keep it going. The front three have been on fire. Hopefully we can maintain that.
And they should be pretty fresh as well, which is the main thing, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly. I mean, there's only Joe Linton. There's some players.
Murphy had a full rest.
Yeah, Murphy's had a full rest.
Isak's had a full rest. Yeah. Gordon had to do a half.
Yeah, but it wasn't exactly a strenuous run out, was it, on Sunday? It was more like a practice thing in the second half. Just knocking it around in the Bromley half.
The second half in games like that compared to the first half, definitely.
Yeah. Deadpool's love child says too many 2, 3, and 4-0s in the chat, so I'm going 5-0. Okay,
I think everybody's very confident today. I really don't want to.
I don't understand it. Wolverhampton a great sword, like.
There's so many danger men in their team. It's not a bad team.
Come on, mate. Come on, Alex. We know.
Not a bad team.
Right.
There are no free passes in the Premier League.
There isn't, right? However, you have to remember, Alex, that earlier on in the season, the predictions were coming in that we weren't going to win games. We're going to struggle in games. Now, we're playing well, and the fans believe. There's nothing wrong with a little belief.
Oh, I completely agree. It's not that I don't believe in us. It's that and to be fair, me saying it to us doesn't really make a difference because Eddie and the coaching staff will have done the homework on the threats of Wolves anyway. So it's irrelevant what we say and what we think. But Wolves have got, international players in their side. Andre in midfield starts in the middle for Brazil. Jose Sarr's been a good goalkeeper for a long time.
But they got spanked off Nottingham Forest, Alex. They got spanked and we beat Nottingham Forest.
Is probably, I would say, a Champions League quality player. They've got smatterings of really good player like talent in that squad. So we have to be respectful and play our game properly and not just assume it's going to be.
You're right, and I think that these 2 home games, although on paper you would say Newcastle should win them, but Bournemouth are on fire right now. By the way, should have won at Stamford Bridge last night if it wasn't for
this is not a Leicester and an Ipswich that we're playing now.
No.
Bournemouth and Wolves are far better.
But it's the manager's job to make sure we're not complacent and we're going firing on all cylinders, basically.
Yeah. Fire them up, get the crowd going tonight. I think we should do it quite I'm still going with me 2-0, but I wouldn't mind 4 or 5. I want to see Granny dancing a bit tonight again. And hopefully we will. Connor Clothes, who's been a member now for 4 months on the channel, 3-0 win. Come on, lads. So Connor's confident as well. Claire says that Bournemouth went above us when they were leading. We need to win this. Absolutely. 3 points is essential. And I would hope that that's what Eddie Howe's going into the dressing room and saying. This is a big, big game. We still, although we're probably expected to win the game, let's go out and show people why we're expected to win the game. That's what we have to do. But let's just hope we're all singing and dancing.
We need to make this count. We've got slightly, and I'm going to say easier because technically it's easier on paper. Fixtures. We've got home fixtures against Wolves and Bournemouth, and then away against Southampton.
Yeah.
And then February's going to start to get a lot trickier because we've got the 2 cup games in Arsenal with Birmingham City. Sorry. And then we've got Man City, Forest, Liverpool. Like that is a hard run. Those are all the teams in and around us near the top of the division.
Well, that'll show me how good we are right now. To be fair,
yeah, but it'd be nice if we can give ourselves a cushion and keep going 100%. In Jan, ready for that test in Feb because Feb's going to be a real. Feb is the deal breaker for us. Feb gets us to a cup final and keeps us in the top 4 positions if we have a good Feb. So we need to keep the ball rolling now, really. And hopefully have a good transfer window as well.
If you win every game in Feb, we may be challenging for the title.
Well, you said it, not me, Billy. I'm not bringing my hat to that table yet.
Why not? Fuck it. Let's just win. Let's win the treble. Let's win the bloody treble this season. Premier League champions, FA Cup winners and League Cup winners. Bugger them all. Why not?
Treble, yeah.
I've got us down for the Grand National and Eurovision Song Contest.
Well, there you go, Billy. Why not? Why not? Eddie Howe singing for the singing in the formal. Dan's gifted a Toon Review membership. Thank you very much, Dan. Much appreciated, my friend. Right, Alex, we'll see you at half-time, my man. And hopefully talking about a very good first half for the Toon.
Absolutely.
Oh, I really hope so. All right, see you soon, everyone.
See you
All
later,
right, buddy. See you soon. Alex will be back with us, of course, at half-time. I'm not putting the service on yet, Billy. I'm just waiting a couple of minutes. Toon says, I'm in a bar in Wolverhampton with my Toon top on. Wish me luck. Ooh.
Oh, dear.
Ouch. Ouch. Dr. House with a super chat saying 2-0 for me. This channel is the best on YouTube. Thank you very much, buddy. Really, really do appreciate that. And Andy C83 with a super chat saying, Paul, I know you mentioned this the other day, but it's really pissing me off. I saw today Arsenal fans saying they should get Isak and Gordon. I'll let them dream. You know, they've got to have something to dream about. You know, they want the manager out. They want this. They want that. They want bloody everything. Arsenal fans, man, just laugh at them. That's the best way to go now. People saying send Paul Gallant to the Eurovision, Billy. I mean, I
don't think Brexit was bad enough for that, doing that.
Nil pois would be a bloody understatement. Jesus Christ. Anyway, I'm just going to move myself along on the screen here. Why is it not letting me? Give over, man, will you? Let me just do that, and then we'll do that.
There you go. Moonwalking across.
Yep. Hee. And then we'll bring Billy Bob in. There he is. And then what we'll do is we'll come back across here, hit that button there, and there you go. The magic of technology, Billy Bob.
100%.
The magic. Right. Let me hit the service provider. And I have got the Newcastle lineup on the screen, Billy.
Yes. Mindy Bradford's just gone back into his thing.
It was Shell.
Yes.
Yes. Indeed. Remember, guys, me and Billy are watching it on our usual service. So if you are watching it on TNT and you're ahead of us, please press pause just before kickoff. I will then say, right, we're underway when our stream gets going, and we'll be in sync for the rest of the evening. Please have respect for everybody else in the chat who's listening to our commentary. Either can't watch the game or has their sound off and is just listening to us. Like we advise, turn your commentary off if you're watching it on TV and just listen to us and watch it all together. We don't want the mods to have to throw anybody out the chat, guys. So we're all, you do have to be a subscriber to take part in the chat. So if you're all subscribers, please have respect for one another and don't make us chuck you out. We don't want that. We hate doing that. Just have respect for everybody else. But do keep subscribing if you are new to the channel, guys. Our next target is, of course, 36,000. So please do, if you're new to the channel and you like what you see, come and be part of this fantastic community here on the Toon Review. Loads of live shows nearly every day, commentary of every Newcastle United game. Doesn't matter what time of the day or night it is, Billy, as we know from the previous friendlies. So, you know, we've got it all on here. Daily news videos as well. Just get yourself subscribed. And don't forget to leave a thumbs up if you do enjoy tonight's commentary, peeps. Right. We're very close to kick-off. Newcastle going into the huddle, Billy.
Yes.
Isak with a big smile on his face. Clearly relishing tonight's opponents.
All shirt sleeves, no gloves. Love it.
Yeah, absolutely. They're getting used to this good old Geordie weather.
I can see a few gloves on some of the Wolves players. It's a bit of a culture clash for them.
Tarts, Billy, tarts. Must be different weather down in the Black Country.
Frozen.
It's poison. I dare say, I don't really want to try the accent, Billy, because we get slated because...
Brass monkeys.
Yeah, well, we are attacking the Leazers in the first half today, and Wolves are going to kick off. We're very, very close to kick off now. Just waiting for the referee to give it the go-ahead, and the match will be underway.
All in gold today. No black shorts for Wolves. All gold.
Indeed, all in gold. And we're still waiting for the referee to give it the go-ahead. Obviously, the TV company's waiting for him as well. And still we wait. Bloody hell, man, come on. Get the bloody thing underway. It'll be one of the TV companies still doing adverts, Billy. That's what it is.
Yeah,
And now we are underway, ladies and gentlemen. Thank God for that. You are listening to the Toon Review, Matchday Live, Newcastle versus Wolves from St. James's Park. We do have a Wolves fan in the chat, Billy. Marie. And Marie says, hello to all the Wolves fans. Hope we can bring on the golden victory. Come on, Wolves. Well, you're welcome. Any opposition fan is welcome. Of course they are on this channel, as long as you keep it civil in the chat. We don't mind that at all. And it's gone back to Sarr in the goal for Wolves. He hits it long out to the left-hand side. And that's, well, that looked like a Newcastle throw, but he's given it to Wolves. Must have took a slight deflection there, Billy. Just completely out of our eyesight there.
I don't think we've touched the ball yet, have we?
No, we haven't. Bueno's on the ball now, and now Matt Doherty charged down by Gordon, but a nice little cut inside there. Right-footed ball down the middle, but Sandro Tonali sweeps up the pieces and knocks it back to Dubravka. Quickly closed down. Livramento now. Tonali makes himself available. Tonali to Murphy. Oh, that's a good ball inside by Jacob Murphy to Joe Linton, who brings it over the halfway line. Plenty to his left here. Anthony Gordon, one of them. Lewis Hall, of course, goes on the overlap. Oh, what a flick that was by Isak. I think Joe Linton was slightly offside. Yes, he was. Flag's gone up. Good move, though, Billy. Good start.
Yeah, very promising first one-touch passing. Lovely little dink in from Jacob Murphy. But yeah, promising how we keep the ball and how we get it forward. It's nice to watch.
I'll tell you what, he wasn't far offside, Billy. I think
only a toenail, isn't he?
Tiny bit. He definitely was offside, but not by the amount we first thought there. Good positive start, positive build-up. Lovely little play on the right-hand side, and then Murphy getting it into Joe Linton, who was able to swap over to this near side. It was good football, that.
Yeah, it's good the way we spread it from one flank to another. It's putting the defensive team under so much pressure doing that.
Yeah. I thought that was a foul on Dan Burn there by Strand Larsen, and he's got away with that. That's going to be an interesting battle tonight because he is a horse. Nothing comes of it anyway, and it's with Agbadou for Wolves. To the left to Nuri. Oh, no, it's not Nuri. He's further down the pitch. Matt Doherty now on the halfway line for Wolves, and he will switch it left to Nuri. It's a good long ball, that, but Livramento read it all the way. Heads it down to Jacob Murphy. He's lost it, though, and Wolves with an opportunity here. Good defending by Jacob Murphy. And it comes to the penalty area, cleared away by Lewis Hall. But this is a good bit of pressure by Wolves early doors, Bill.
Yeah, they've had all the possession, haven't they?
As Newcastle look to close them down, but Wolves are moving the ball around quite quickly here. Gomez has lost the ball. Gordon wins it back, and he's taken out. Emphatically taken out there. That was a bit of a nasty one. Anthony Gordon felt that.
They haven't come with a low block, have they?
Absolutely not. They look like they've come to attack.
Yes.
So, I don't think we mind that, to be honest, Billy. I think that plays into our hands even more than
I agree.
Wolves playing a low block. Here's Dan Burn. Switches to Hall. Up the line, Gordon now. And Gordon's lost the ball. Into him sharpish, good defending by Tonali, but the ricochet bounces nicely for Gomez. He plays it the first time. Huang's miskicked it. Big opportunity there for Wolves. It bounces loose to the edge of the box again. Here's Gomez, back to Doherty. Back to Gomez. Wolves certainly pressing early doors. In comes a left-footed cross, and it's headed away. I think Dan Burn got a touch on that, and Livramento manages to get a foot on it, throw into Wolves.
Yeah, not the start we've anticipated making, is it? Wolves have been on the front foot for virtually all of the 4 minutes we've played for.
Yep, they certainly have. Long ball across the field again to Gomez. Seen a lot of the ball early doors going up against Hall. Into the box. That's well played. Well fielded out by Bruno there, but it's Doherty again. Inside to Andre. There's so many Gomez's on the field, Billy.
Yeah. Lots of Portuguese type names, isn't there?
And then Agbadou's just kicked it straight out of play, so we'll take that one.
Yes, he's pushed pineapple, shook the tree there, hasn't he?
He has. How long have you been waiting to say that? Dear me. Dear me. Not the best pass in the world. coming up the first 5 minutes, Billy. I mean, Wolves have certainly had the better.
100%, yeah. I mean, as I say, 5 minutes in, I think we've had one spell of possession, and the rest of it's all been Wolves. They've come to play, and credit to them for that.
Yeah, I don't think this manager's all about defending, to be honest.
Absolutely not.
Here's Anthony Gordon now, midway through the Wolves half. Inside to Bruno. Joe Linton, Bruno. Livermento's made good headway ahead of him, but that's Jacob Murphy now cuts inside, looks for the left foot shot. It's a good save down to his right by Sarr, and he got a good push away as well, and Wolves managed to clear the ball. But Murphy almost getting another goal there, brilliantly cuts inside, and a really good save by Sarr down to his right. Billy got a good hands on it to push it away.
Yeah, that was a really good save from Sarr to get it away from the danger area, but good play from Murphy. That one of these days, one of them left foot shots are going to go in, no doubt about it.
Yeah. And now Murphy tries to find Isak through the eye of a needle, but Wolves managed to clear it. It's a throw to Newcastle, and that'll probably just ramp the crowd up a little bit. But Jose Sarr, just seen it again now. Murphy cuts inside. It was destined for the bottom corner, but the goalkeeper, I mean, to be fair, Billy, he had it covered all the way and was able to get two good hands on that.
But they didn't close him down at all, did they? So
no.
He had an invite to shoot, and he took it.
That's a good thing about Murphy. He can go right or left.
Yeah.
You know, he's quite comfortable hitting it on his left foot. Here's Gordon now. Inside for Joe Linton. Little 1-2 with Gordon. Clip back now to Sven Botman just inside the Wolves half. Brings it forward. Botman looks for options. Short ball to Tonali. Back to Botman. Inside to Isak. And now Livramento. Nice little first touch football from Newcastle. And now Bruno. And Newcastle beginning to get a bit of dominance of their own here. After Wolves came out the traps very strongly. It's all the way back to Dubravka now. Newcastle rebuild. Sven Botman. Tonali. And Botman again. Lots of room on this left, on this near side here. I think Byrne will turn to Lewis Hall. Just got that ahead.
Oh.
Bloody hell. Nearly a terrible giveaway. But anyway, it wasn't a giveaway. It ended up being a good ball. And here's Gordon now cutting inside. Lots of Wolves players surround him. Tried to lay it into Isak. Isak a little slow to respond to that. And Wolves get the ball back now.
Yeah, I think Gordon was trying a little bit too hard then. I think he needs to just settle down a little bit, play an easy pass.
Yeah, just relax.
You're not going to beat players running across the pitch. You may as well just pass it off somebody.
Yeah. Jose Sarr, not the best of kicks. Put his defender under real pressure there. But Isak was offside. Sarr gets the ball back.
Yeah, Isak's got to be a bit more bright there, hasn't he? It's a bit idle, I thought then.
Yeah. Jeffrey Brunt, thank you very much for your super chat. Much appreciated. It was a danger, Wacky, so I think he's answering Wacky, but I'm not sure what Wacky's talking about. But anyway, Livramento has the ball now on the far side. 8 minutes gone, still goalless at St. James's Park, live here on the Toon Review with myself and Billy Bob. Here's Dan Byrne in the centre circle.
Now it's low block.
Yeah. Well, they can play both ways, I guess. You know, they can go into a low block if needed. And Newcastle, well, we do have the capabilities to play around them. We know that. Murphy standing completely free on the right-hand side there. That's a poor pass from Joe Linton, and that sets Wolves away again. Larson, well read, Dan Byrne. And we get the ball back. Lewis Hall now, left foot over the top, looking for Isak. Well, I think he was expected to be Inspector Bloody Gadget there to get that one.
I don't know why he didn't try and chuck it with his chest.
Yeah, he could have, I guess. Just a little too much power on it from Lewis Hall. And Newcastle very much feeling the way into the game here, Billy. Not the blistering start scoring in the first 5 minutes. You know, they obviously haven't played for a while together as this team. So a week ago. So they're just settling things down, Bill.
Yeah, nothing to worry about as yet. There's been no real mistakes. Wolves have had a lot of the ball for the past second 5 minutes of the game. We've started to come into the game a bit more now.
Yep. Still, the passing is a little bit raggedy. Just first time touches and things like that not working. And Dubravka again not panicking there under pressure. Livramento now does have Botman again in support. Botman onto his left foot and then chips it up towards Anthony Gordon. But that falls at the feet of Matt Doherty.
That wasn't great.
I think that's a foul by by Bruno, says the referee. A little bit of a push.
Yeah, they put a bit of a press on there, and it was they didn't panic as such, but they didn't seem any enthusiasm to get rid of it quickly. And in the end, it was an aimless ball from Sven, but
yeah, it was.
It's not been a great start.
No, but here's Anthony Gordon getting the engines, get the afterburners on there. He's taken out. No free kicks as the referee. Got the ball. And now there's that intense press again from Gordon. Tonali on the edge of the box. Murphy in a lot of space here. Just couldn't take it in his stride. And he gets to the byline, pulls it back. Nobody there. And Wolves managed to clear it.
Yeah, just wouldn't fall for him, would it?
I think he just took a slightly heavy touch when it came to him, Billy.
Yeah.
And he couldn't utilise the space that he had. Bruno into Isak. Isak's touch is dreadful again. A couple of poor touches from Isak in the first 10 minutes here, but again, good pressing from Newcastle to win the ball back. That's what we like to see. Dubravka. Now Joe Linton just over the halfway line. Good strength by Big Joe. Hall. Gordon. Inside now. Good ball to Bruno. Murphy. Oh, what a ball by Bruno, but Isak again just can't take it. He's just not... He needs to wake up a bit, does Isak here. What a ball that was by Bruno.
Yeah, I think...
Great run by Isak. He tried to let it run through him and control it, but it went through his legs all the way back to Jose Sarr.
Unfortunate.
Long ball again from Wolves. Dubravka's come out for this one and stays calm. Lays it to Lewis Hall. Oh, brilliant from Hall. Finds Botman, and now Livramento can bring it away for Newcastle. Murphy has Tonali here in support. Livramento's made a very good run down the right, but he'll have to be Superman to get that slightly overhit ball there from Tonali.
Ooh, I thought he didn't hit that.
Yeah, the back pass was a little bit weak. Byrne wins a good header. Joe Linton now. He gives the ball away. Bit scrappy this. 1 minute we're doing things brilliantly. Next we're making a real rash of our passes. Hwang now try. Oh, give over. What a dive by Hwang. Get up, you fucking pussy. I hate seeing that, Billy.
Yeah, he needs a booking for that.
It's dreadful from Hwang.
And that was dreadful from Isak as well.
It was. Yeah. He hasn't got into the game yet, it's safe to say. Has the Swede. But what a pathetic piece of diving from Hwang that was. Yeah, I hate that.
When the game stopped, he needs booking. That was ridiculous.
Anyway, he's in this time, though. Over the top ball. Hwang almost pulls it back. And a chance for Wolves just wide. They want the corner, but they're not getting it. And there was a threat there. And why isn't the referee booking Hwang? I do not know. Hwang's kicking off saying there should have been a corner there. Nah, he's pulled it wide. There's no...
Should have done better, shouldn't he?
He should have. That should have been a goal for Wolves.
But hopefully that'll kick the stuff in now, because, we haven't started really well. We've been lackadaisical, a little bit lazy. We need to book our ideas up a little bit.
Yeah. There's been some good passing, and then there's been some awful passing. But very early doors. And the ball is with Dan Byrne. Again, just slightly under-hit ball to Lewis Hall, but he got to the ball. Botman to bring it forward. Still in our own half. Just brings it up to the halfway line. And now Dan Byrne. Botman. Bruno now. That's better from Newcastle. Joe Linton finds a bit of space and turns and heads towards the penalty area. Murphy is to the right of him. He is Murphy. Ball across for Isak. What a save, sir! Oh. Brilliant save. Isak thought he saw the golden lights of the goal, but I believe the offside flag's up. It is. But again, Jacob Murphy with an absolutely wonderful ball across the box. And Isak, well, we'll see if he was offside or not. He is actually, yes. He's a good yard offside.
Should he?
But the goalkeeper didn't know that and still made a brilliant save.
Yeah, good keeping that. Made himself big, didn't he?
Yeah.
Isak's got to get himself alive. He's just asleep, isn't he?
Yeah, I don't understand that. He's
from that.
Yeah, he's looking right along the line. But again, Murphy, brilliant delivery. But Newcastle worked that really well to find Joe Linton in space. Or Livramento's let that ball bounce. That you never do that. He's lost the ball. Hwang now for Wolves. Certainly that was a wonderful chance. And He should have stayed on side, but let's take nothing away from Sarr there. He's made 2 very good saves. As Wolves, again, just a completely mishit pass. Was it Agadou again, Billy?
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
dear me. I don't know what Bruno was doing there. A little bit careless. A little bit careless and scrappy.
It's not been a great start. It hasn't been a great start, I'll have to say.
Anyway, Agbadou knocks it back to Jose Sarr. Right-footed ball, looking to the left-hand side again. Botman is underneath this. Botman's header just drops straight. Well, that's an interesting pass, but he'll keep it in. I'm not quite sure where Gomez was trying to hit that. He's all over the pitch at the minute, him. I don't know what position he's playing. And there's Guedes as well through the middle. Ball down the line. Now Gomez flicks it round Lewis Hall. Botman gets in as Byrne gets in there with a big... No, it is Botman. Byrne and Botman very close together here. It's very scrappy, Billy, isn't it? I mean, the balls... I mean, it really is scrappy in the middle of the park at the minute.
That'll suit Wolves, won't it? Of course it will. You know, they're trying to make it as scrappy as possible.
Yeah.
They don't want to see a fantastic game of football spread from both sides of the pitch. They want to see it claggy and not nice.
Tonali now brings it over the halfway line. Sets Murphy away down the left again. And the ball in again, looking for Isak, but Sarr this time reads the ball and comes out and collects. But again, there's that combination, Billy, which obviously, Wolves are very aware about.
Yeah, been a homework, been done now, I think.
But again, he'll put them on a plate for Isak. He knows where the ball's going to come, and so there's definitely goals there, Billy.
Yeah. But the keeper's acting like as a sweeper in his own box, isn't he? He's trying to read the ball before it gets there. Yeah,
Tonali now to Murphy. Murphy down the line. Livramento's made the run. Livramento clips it back looking for Bruno, but that's a terrible giveaway by Wolves. And back to Murphy now. Murphy, great bit of jinking skill. Is Livramento on side? Yeah, he's off. Ronan Tyrrell, another super chat. Our left side, J7 and Gordon starting like dog shite again. Yeah, they need to get into the game. Absolutely. Murphy's looked our liveliest player, no doubt about it. He won the ball back well there, took a couple of players on. That's tight for offside, that, like. I think he's just off.
Yeah. He shouldn't be flagging that. They should let that go to VAR.
But, Billy, again, he shouldn't really be offside. He's looking right across the line.
No, he shouldn't.
You're standing still like that.
I think you can give a fullback a little bit more license than a centre forward, though.
Good header by Botman again. Isak, nice little header down for Gordon. Referee is totally in Gordon's way here, but Gordon manages to get rid of him. Takes a couple of players on, finds Bruno, but he's tackled. Bruno wanted a free kick. He's not going to get it. And Wolves come away now.
Yeah, it was never a free kick in the month of Sundays, was it?
No, it was just he lost the ball. He lost the ball and then tried to make out he was fouled, which the referee wasn't having any of it.
The problem is our midfield aren't getting to grips with the game, and we say how great our midfield is. So far, it's not been great tonight.
No. Long ball again from Wolves down this left near side. Strand Larsen going up against Botman here. Larsen does well. Gets it back to Guedes. Guedes now going for the back post. Looking for Hwang. And he's not going to be able to keep that in. And it's a goal kick to Newcastle.
Concerning it was completely on his own there. Guedes for the cross. No one will come back. No Gordon, no Joe Linton.
Yeah, it's a rough start, Billy. I think it's a very rusty start, to say the least.
Start for me. Something's got to kick into gear sooner or later.
Yep, definitely.
It's not been the greatest game in the world, let's be honest.
John Bett says, Murphy's been poor, in my opinion. Hasn't connected with anyone. What are you talking about? Murphy's nearly set a goal up, and he's been the guy that's looked most lively. I don't think Murphy can do anything in some people's eyes. I mean, how? Unless I'm wrong, Billy. I mean, has Murphy been poor?
No, I think he's been our most dangerous player by a country mile. To be honest.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not under a lot of competition, granted, but he still made some lovely crosses into the box.
Oh, Dan Burn just hanging around a bit too much. Got a bit lucky there with the ricochet. Gordon. Oh. Not sure he was meant to find Tonali, but he did. And now Joe Linton brings it away for Newcastle. Into Anthony Gordon. Gordon, bit of chance. Slips it through too heavy again for Isak, and it's through to Sarr. just that little final ball. It's just not coming off for Newcastle at the minute, Bill.
No.
Definitely a little bit of rustiness in this side at the moment.
There is rustiness. There is. I agree. And considering it's only been a week since they played together, it's daft, really. But I don't know.
Yeah. Well, that looked like a clear push on Dan Burn there, and the referee does flag for it. Just look a bit lethargic, Billy. I mean, is that the right word to use, maybe?
Yes. Yeah, lackadaisical, lethargic, sometimes lazy even. I don't know what it is. It's odd, isn't it? You know, the confidence we should have and the momentum we should have.
Yeah.
You can't really tell, yeah?
But we knew Wolves were going to be a different animal, Billy, and, you know, their manager will have done the homework. And, I mean, credit to them. They haven't come just to shut up shop.
No, of course I haven't.
Lewis Hall now for Newcastle to Gordon. Gordon, nice turn, gets away brilliantly. Nice play from Gordon. And now inside. This is a wonderful run from Anthony Gordon. A little nutmeg to go with it. Here's Bruno. Needs to keep it coming right. But Bruno is tackled. He's again looking for a free kick. He was perfectly tackled there. He's got to stop doing that, Billy. Just get on with the game.
The midfield's been poor, full stop.
Yeah. Brilliant run from Anthony Gordon. That's more like it.
Yes.
I mean, he completely did Gomez there. Completely did him. And now he's in space again here on the left-hand side. Into the penalty area, Anthony Gordon. Gordon, ran out of ideas and just nothing happened. Deflected off Joe Linton. Goal kick to Wolves.
Yeah, he should have...
I just think he didn't know what to do with it there, Billy. No, he didn't know whether to shoot or pass. Yeah.
He should have done something instead of just ambling along with it. Yeah, indecisiveness there cost him.
Yeah, but it's better from Gordon. He's coming into the game now. That's what we want to see.
Absolutely.
Because I think he's got the beating of Matt Doherty all day long. But I mean, I thought he might have taken a pop with his left foot there, Billy. You know, when he first dragged it into the penalty area, maybe he's gone across the goalkeeper, but he held on to it. And Wolves are now playing a little bit of play out from the back stuff. And Jose Sarr launches it long to absolutely nobody but Martin Dubravka. Richard Hill is a new member of the channel. Welcome to Members Club, Richard. Thank you for your ongoing support. Much appreciated. And now Tonali to Lewis Hall on the halfway line. Gordon now. Again, looks inside. Plays a nice... No, he doesn't. It's overhit for Tonali, and Wolves get the ball back. And we're really not gelling in midfield right now, but there's Lewis Hall to win it back. Brilliant turn from Lewis Hall. Hall now going at Wolves, heading towards the penalty area. It's still Lewis Hall. Hall tries a shot, it's blocked, and Isak stands there. Come on, Alexander.
Oh, God, what's he doing?
Gordon now wins it back. There's a lot of tackles flying in. Gordon sends it wide now for Murphy. Murphy into the penalty area. Onto his right foot. Drills a shot. It's a brilliant save by Sarr again. And the ball is still in play, according to the linesman. But a wonderful save again. It's Murphy. I really don't know, Billy. But Newcastle turning the screw a little bit here. Tonali, wonderful ball out again to Murphy. Murphy running at the defenders again. Still Jacob Murphy now at the edge of the box. Sends it to Livramento. Livramento now. Inside to Bruno. Bruno back to Murphy. He's got Tonali in support. Oh, dear me. Oh, what a little flick by Tonali for Murphy, and that's going to be a throw-in. But again, Billy, Murphy hits a rasping right foot shot. It's a fabulous save.
Yeah, it's a bit close to him, though, isn't it?
I don't know, Billy. I think that's a good save.
No, it's right. It is a good save. I don't know what Isak's doing. Let it go for the corner. Yeah, brilliant effort. It's a great effort, Murphy. He has been our best player by a country mile.
Yeah, I think Isak should have let that go for a corner. I don't know why he tried to keep that in. It was impossible. Here's Lewis Hall again. Now Gordon. Inside, Bruno, Joe Linton. Again, he's lost. Again. I mean, Joe Linton started like a steam train. But here we go. Oh, what a tackle by Agbedu. And that saves Wolves going 1-0 down. And now at the other end, it's a race. Guedes against Dan Burn. Burn and Guedes go to ground. Burn picks up the ball and brings it away. The Wolves manager's furious. There was just no foul there at all. Give our man. And here come Newcastle. The game opening up well and truly now. Here's Murphy down the right. Murphy, brilliant ball in again. It's Doherty with a header. It comes to Isak, and again he faffs on with it.
What's he doing?
And it's cleared again.
Oh, good Christ almighty.
I mean, I thought that was a brilliant effort by Burn to win the ball back.
Yeah, it was.
But we are... I mean, Joe Linton there again. I mean, I think Isak would have been given offside, as would have Gordon, I think, had the ball gone in. But Agbadu wasn't to know that. Brilliant tackle. But we're just not... I don't know. Isak needs to pull his finger out today. I'm just seeing that... I mean, there is no foul there.
No.
Geddes falls over. And the referee, I think, has booked... Has he booked Doherty? Obviously, a bit of dissent there from the Wolves captain. I mean, there's no confirmation, but the cameras are pinned on him, so I presume he got the yellow card.
Yeah, he's shaking his head, so...
Anyway, play back underway with Joe Linton. Now Tonali. Tonali, who's certainly come into the game more in the last 10 minutes. Livramento. Murphy again. Inside for Bruno. Bruno now, looking for runners. Twisting and turning, finds Livramento again. Livramento, back to Bruno. Bruno, inside for Tonali. Tonali quickly taken out of it by Agbadu, and Wolves get the ball back. Tonali goes on the hunt to win it again. And Newcastle win the throw. Good work that by Tonali. It was brushed, knocked off the ball, and then went and won it back. But Joe Linton looks tired, Billy. He looks very leggy. You know, he's getting the ball. He's sort of getting knocked off it a little bit too easy. He's losing it.
Same thing about Bruno, to be honest.
Yeah, that's not a great bit of play by Wolves. Agbadu sends it into the air. Botman battling for the ball. Flicked over the top, but Tonali is there. Scoops up the pieces, and it's back with Martin Dubravka. Good work there from Tonali. And he's on the ball again now. Lovely little ball out to Lewis Hall now on the left. He cuts inside. He's got Isak ahead of him. But again, he's closed down and Wolves pick the pieces up, but then they give the ball away again. It was Doherty that was booked, just being confirmed there. It's such a scrappy first half, this, though. It really is.
Yeah, I mean, that's what Wolves would like. I mean, let's be honest, they've come in to do that.
We are much more in the game now. We are,
yes.
We are attacking much more. And the ball with Botman again now. Botman to Livramento. Back to Botman. Wolves, though, just sitting very deep here. Out to Murphy. Murphy inside for Joe Linton. It's a really bad pass again, but Livramento gets there. And the ball somehow stays in field. It's with Botman. He can make the switch now to Dan Burn. Burn doesn't use Lewis Hall. Uses Gordon instead. Just inside the Wolves half now, Anthony Gordon. Making his way across the field again. Sends it to Livramento. Livramento's first touch, a little bit heavy, but finds Murphy. Murphy cuts inside. And there's it back to Botman on the halfway line. Inside to Burn. Burn now plenty of space to bring it forward. Turns, goes back to Sven Botman. Botman, right foot ball out to Livramento on the right. Inside now for Bruno. Bruno turns, cuts inside, flicks it to Isak. Nice little touch by Isak, back to Bruno. Bruno making headway towards the penalty area. Lovely little ball back to Gordon. Gordon's shot is blocked, and that'll spin away for a corner to Newcastle. Better for Bruno, that, Billy. More direct, getting the ball, bring it forward.
Someone needs to have the key to unlock these, because at the minute it's hard for us to do it. And we are creating chances. But we need to do it more consistently. We took our time that time, which was better.
Yeah. Well, coming up, just over 29 minutes gone. Please do keep subscribing if you're new, guys, and you like what you see. This is the Toon Review Matchday Live. Lewis Hall's corner's a terrible one. Didn't clear the first man. And now Wolves try and get it away. Good work again by... Oh, that's not a foul, referee!
What?
Lewis Hall took the ball off Geddes, and apparently the referee thought it was a foul, even though Lewis Hall clearly got the ball. We'll see it again here. He went over the ball, Billy. I think Geddes tripped over the ball there.
Yeah, there's no foul there, was there?
Well, according to the ref, There was. We remain goalless. Long ball forward again from Wolves. Botman there. Tonali flicks it on as well. Livramento now. Tonali under pressure. Nicely done. Back to Dubravka. Dubravka to Byrne. Byrne has to be quick here, and he is quick. Lewis Hall. Up the line looking for Gordon. Gordon's took a very heavy touch there. Doherty gets it back for Wolves. And, well, I'm not sure what that was. Trying a fancy flick there that didn't come off, and Newcastle can set away on the break now with Tonali. Now in the middle is Bruno. Bruno has many people, and he plays a beautiful ball to Isak. Isak cuts in. Oh, he's put it wide. He tried to go near post, and he's just missed the target.
That's unlucky.
Yeah, brilliant football. Brilliant football.
I don't know if Saar got a touch that, did he?
I'm not sure, but it was a brilliant ball from Bruno. Took out two defenders, cuts inside. It just sort of grazes the post.
You didn't get a touch on it.
No, I mean, I thought he might. It does hit the post, actually. Hits the outside of the post.
Oh.
Brilliant ball. That is better from Isak.
Much better.
I mean, Isak's made some good runs today, but when he's received the ball, he's lost it. Which kind of takes away the good runs that he's made. But that was a lot better. Good work again by Livramento. Wolves win a throw in just inside their own half. What's your thoughts after just over half an hour played, Billy?
It's been thin pickings, hasn't it, really? It's been drab. It's been drab most of the time. We're trying to get some decent football being played now. The stats say we've had 5 attempts against their 1.
Yep.
2 on target. But, I mean, it's one of those meh games for me. We need to get control of the game, get Bruno on the ball more, get Tonali involved more, and let's unlock these and score some goals.
Indeed. Lewis Hall. Nicely done. And again, Gordon's give it away. And Gomez chips it forward. Byrne is in there to intercept. Good play by Dan Byrne. And now Botman. Bit of space for him to bring the ball forward. Tonali. Always looking to get that ball now in the 6 and create something for Newcastle. Nothing ahead of him, though. Had to go back to Botman. And now Byrne. Byrne, not a lot of options ahead of him. Bruno comes deep now to win the ball. Cuts across. Nicely played over the halfway line into Livramento. Great play by Bruno. And now Murphy. Murphy inside again for Tino Livramento. Livramento trying to get past Agbadou. Agbadou does really well in the end and gets away from Livramento and Tonali.
Looks good play, doesn't he?
Yeah, he's had a good game so far.
I think he's a new signing, isn't he?
Yeah. Joe Linton now on to Lewis Hall. Hall inside again to Joe Linton. Now Gordon. Gordon again looking to cut it. He's lost the ball again. Yeah, and Getter skips away from Tonali, brings it away over the halfway line for Wolves. He is Hwang now out on the left-hand side. Running to Tino Livramento. Hwang cuts inside. Back to Guedes, but Bruno's there. Bruno takes a heavy touch. Looked like he was fouled. Referee waves play on. A great bit of play by Jacob Murphy. Brings Newcastle away. Here's Gordon again. Leaves it now for Isak, who's got a little bit of space on this left-hand side. Isak running very quickly into the penalty area. Looking to cut onto his right foot. It's inside. It's still Isak. It's still Isak. It's in the net. I don't know how the hell it's gone in, but it's gone in for Newcastle.
What's that about?
And Isak's got another one. Now, whether it be credited with it, I do not know. But it's time to go and grab your granny because she wants to go and find some nice pansies for the garden for spring. It's 1-0 to the Toon. I have no idea how that went in the net, Billy.
No, I mean...
It must have took a deflection. Because
this jointed attack because Murphy could have put Isak through the middle. It got out to him wide. He's gone past 2 and he's gone past 3.
Yeah, it definitely deflected. Definitely.
It's off the back of Agbadou into the goal, I think.
Yeah. Oh, no, it's not. It's Nui.
It's Nui's foot, yeah. But
yeah.
I think it'll count as a goal for Isak. It's on target.
Yeah, it's on target, yeah. But a massive deflection. But there you go. Somehow it bounces into the corner of the net. I think we'll see. well, whether it's going to be granted Isak's goal or not.
It was on target, so it will be.
Yeah, I think he's got to, hasn't he? He's got to have. So there you go. It's 1-0. Isak getting the crowd going.
He needs to get himself going.
Well, he has, Billy. Come on. That was a brilliant run. Yes, that was more like Isak. Yes, he got a bit fortunate. He tried to lay the ball into Gordon, didn't he, for a 1-2, but he eventually played the 1-2 off the Wolves player instead.
Well, this should encourage Wolves to come out a little bit, and it might help us score more.
Absolutely. Jacob Murphy. Oh, what a good ball out for Gordon, but he's just overhit it. And Murphy applauds him for the effort to get the ball across to him. And as scrappy as it's been, we still lead by a goal to nil after 35 and a half minutes, Billy.
Yeah, it's been dreadful, but who cares? I mean, we're winning 1-0.
Well,
sometimes it's good to be a lucky team than a good team, I guess.
Yeah, that's all that counts.
Good sides win. It's got games where they're not playing well, and at the minute we're leading this. Not sure how, but we are. That's
all that counts, Billy. And hopefully that'll settle us down a bit. Botman has the ball now, so Newcastle come again. Bruno to Botman. But you're right, Billy, it will bring Wolves out, certainly in the second half. They'll want to keep it tight. And Isak, he's wanting the ball now. Here he goes. Yeah. Isak again. Little ball inside the Hall, who's took a really heavy touch and lost it.
Oh, dear me.
But again, Newcastle really at it. They're really chomping at the bit now to get the ball back. Here's Bruno. Bruno looks for options. There isn't many available at the minute, but nice little bit of one-touch passing from Newcastle. And Tonali brings it forward to Lewis Hall. Hall has Isak wide of him again. It looks like Gordon's gone up front at the minute. And Isak's passing to Gordon is dreadful. And Wolves get the ball back now with Doherty. Tries to get round Hall. He does. And he's found Gomez now. Gomez. In comes Joe Linton. And he immediately screams at the crowd when he makes the tackle.
Good play from Joe, that.
I'm not sure where the scoreboard's gone, actually. It has vanished. Let me just see what's happened with that, because it shouldn't have vanished. It should still be there. There you go. I'm not sure why it vanished, but there you go. It's back. Sorry about that, folks. Again, Lewis Hall getting in there, taking the ball off Strand Larsen from the throw-in, and Newcastle get it back again. And Joe Linton goes down. He looks a little bit off the...
He got sniffed with the back there. That was a free kick, referee.
To be fair to the ref, Billy, I think he's done all right in this first half. He's let the game flow.
Yeah. I thought that was a free kick, though. You can't slide through the back of someone.
Livramento, lovely 1-2. Lovely 1-2 with Joe Linton. And then he just pokes the ball too far ahead of him and it runs into Jose Sarr. But it's there, Billy. It's there at the minute. It's just the last little touch, isn't it?
Yeah.
Are you all right, mate?
Yeah.
Here's Doherty. And Doherty, total nutmeg on... Oh, why has he pulled that back? Oh, just as I praise him. Bloody hell. You can forget about taking the free kick from there, young man. God, I sounded like Brian Clough there.
Yeah, he won a penalty in a minute, the way he's going.
Bloody Nora. I mean, that was a good 20 yards away from where the foul was. But there you go. There you go. Free kick to Wolves. If you just joined us, welcome to Matchday Live on the Toon Review YouTube channel. Newcastle leading Wolves by a goal to nil. Isak the scorer with a heavy deflection, but who cares? We're leading the game. That's a foul on Bruno. Free kick to Newcastle. We'll get on with it quickly. Livramento and Gordon was sniffing in there, but Jose Sarr comes out and claims it as he's had a good first half, the Wolves keeper.
Yes, he's been very alert, hasn't he? You know, and I guess you have to be with Newcastle because crosses can come in at any given time.
Yep. Oh, brilliant from Lewis. Absolutely superb. Tonali now can send Livramento away down the right again. So cultured on the ball, isn't he?
Oh, it's phenomenal, isn't he? Unbelievable.
And now Murphy. First time ball for Livramento. Livramento, little back heel for Bruno on the edge of the box. Bruno's ball into Isak was poor, though. But we get it back. Here's Lewis Hall. Isak, back to Hall. Hall has Gordon now. Hall then goes on the overlap, which again, they don't know which way Gordon's going to go. Into Joe Linton. Back to Isak. Joe Linton and Isak. I mean, it's very tight in there.
Yeah, going to lose that sooner or later.
And then Isak makes a foul, free kick to Wolves. It's just a little bit scrappy when it gets in there, Billy. Just trying the little first-time flicks and tricks, and it's not coming off.
The quality on the flanks that we've got. Why do you want to walk it through the middle? I don't understand it at times.
Yeah, I agree. Sarr with a long kick out to this left-hand side again, looking for Hwang, but well won by Livramento. Botman's touch was heavy, but Bruno wins it back, and Joe Linton now in the middle. Joe Linton to Bruno, to Tonali. Tonali settles it down. Little 1-2 with Byrne just to get Newcastle players back in their positions. Now with Gordon on this near side, again running at the defence. Gordon this time uses Lewis Hall. Hall, and it's well blocked by Doherty, but bounces to Gordon. Gordon cuts inside on his right foot. Tonali to Lewis Hall. And Hall just casually into Tonali again. Just a bit of walking pace at the minute here. And now Hall. Gordon back to Tonali again.
There's not a great deal of movement for him, is there? Let's be honest.
Nah. I mean, Wolves are low blocking. I mean, this is there's no doubt about that. But this is where you see what kind of good team you've got is to play around the block, which, I mean, we're keeping possession nicely here, but it's the final ball all the time. And there's one from Lewis Hall for Isak running down the channel, but it's out of play.
Yeah, well overhit, wasn't it?
Yeah. Isak applauds the ball because that's where he wanted it, but it was just slightly overhit by the youngster. And Wolves now bring it away again. But the second part of this first half, Billy, we've completely dominated, by the way.
Yes, we have, yeah. And especially since we scored.
Yeah.
I don't know what Wolves are obviously going to have a second half blitz or go for it. But and when that happens, I think we'll be more dangerous even. So
indeed. Guedes now for Wolves. Left foot long ball. Just caught Lewis Hall on his heels a little bit there. And now here is Gomez. Pulls it back. Chance for Strand Larsen. He's hit the post. What a chance for Wolves to equalise. They've been very anonymous for the last 20 minutes or so, but my goodness me, that should have been 1-1.
Yeah.
Lewis Hall just caught on his feet with that ball over the top from Guedes, Billy, and then Gomez onto it in a flash. Pulls it back.
He slipped, didn't he? Hall slipped. Yeah. Good play that from Guedes. Good spots. No one's anywhere near Strand Larsen, and to be honest, that's a poor miss that.
Jesus Christ, we were more open than Katie Price's legs, but he is Gordon now cutting into the box. Gordon. And then again, he loses the ball. Byrne fighting for it, but Gordon's made a foul and a free kick to Wolves. I mean, Gordon's been hit and miss this first half, hasn't he? I mean, he's trying to take players on, which is what we want.
Yeah.
But sometimes his touches let him down, as it has with a few of the players in the first half.
I think it's been symptomatic of the whole team, to be honest.
Yeah. I mean, God, I mean,
Murphy aside,
we've dominated most of this first half now, I would say. And there's another poor pass. Tonali now on his way. Tonali down this left-hand side, looks for an option. Joe Linton is there on the edge of the box. He's got to be quick here if he wants to shoot, and he does shoot just over the bar.
Oh, unlucky.
He did have to get the shot away really quickly because he knew he was getting closed down quick. Good ball in from Tonali. Joe Linton controlled it nicely, set up the shot. It's not that far over, Billy, but he did have to let it go quickly.
Yeah, it's central as well, so I mean he's probably not going to score from there, but it's a good effort.
Still 1-0 to Newcastle. Couple of minutes to go. Well, just over a minute to go, actually, and then we'll see how long the referee adds on. Tonali flicks it over the top. Lovely little flick that for Gordon. Gordon cuts back in on his right foot. Still Gordon. Nice play. Now can he find the right pass? He can. He's found Livramento now. On to Murphy again. Livramento on the overlap. Murphy doesn't waste any time getting the cross in, but that's probably the worst cross he's hit this season. But Isak is going to keep the ball in. And then he's kicked the ball out. He wants a corner, but no way in hell is he going to get that. Not great from Alexander there.
Well, the chase was.
Oh, he kept the ball in brilliantly, but then the dribble was forgettable, wasn't it? Definitely some stuff for Eddie Howe to go through with the players, though, Billy, at half-time.
It's just about getting them to wake up, really. I mean, I know we're winning. I know we're creating a few chances. I know the keeper's made some good saves. But it's not been the same fluid football that we've seen of late, has it? Let's be honest.
No. But a sign of a good team, Billy, that we can still lead the game. But, I mean, we have very much dominated, certainly, the last 20 minutes. 2 minutes additional time at the end of the first half.
God for that.
And now Lewis Hall. Gordon again. Hall. I mean, we have been camped a lot in Wolves' half, but they've eventually got to come out, Billy.
Yeah, at some point, yeah.
That was not a great ball from Burn to Botman, but Botman was on his toes. It's now back with Martin Dubravka. And he will send a little chip forward looking for Isak, who was offside, so just stopped running altogether. In the air again, Joe Linton battling for it, and a free kick to Wolves.
Odd.
I mean, Guedes goes down like he's been shot every time he's had the ball, Billy. I mean, this guy loves throwing himself to the floor. I mean, he's missed a gilt-edge opportunity to get Wolves on the score sheet. I mean, how is that a foul? That's not even a foul. That's poor refereeing, Billy. Poor refereeing.
Ever since you praised him, he's been shocking, hasn't he?
Yeah, shut up. Definitely a bit of commentator's curse on the referee, no doubt about it.
I mean, at least we've got the only goal in the Premier League tonight so far, so we're bemoaning our look at slim pickings, but there ain't been another goal anywhere in the Premier League. So,
well, there you go. There you go. But you know what? We're going to get matches like this, Billy, where we, a couple of quality moments and we win the game from. But this is a dangerous free kick here. And it's played in nicely. Isak is back defending and does really well. Great shoulder charge, sending Guedes to the floor. But that was just a good old-fashioned shoulder charge, Billy.
Brilliant from Isak, that. Something you don't associate with him, but good job he did it. Otherwise, it's one apiece. Yep,
and now Murphy's got the ball at the other end. He's got... that's a foul. Brilliant work by Jacob Murphy. Fantastic again. Two Wolves players. He splits in between them and he's brought down.
Now, we will have time to take it. That's the question.
Well, I think so, Billy. I mean, that's brilliant from Murphy. That's absolutely brilliant.
Curve turning, yeah. Brilliant.
Yep, superb.
They laughed at me when I suggested him for the England squad, but I don't think he's going to be in it,
He's had a brilliant first half again. But this is an opportunity, Billy. I mean, obviously, we'll only get time to take the cross. And then that'll be it. Hall and Gordon are over the ball. Let's not waste too much time, guys. Let's just whip it in. Dan Burn, I think, is asking for Lewis Hall to play this in on his left foot with an in-swinger. Clearly stating he wants an in-swinger there, Billy.
Yep. Any flick will do then, won't it? If you can just get it right.
Absolutely. So here we go. It is going to be Lewis Hall to whip this in swinger. Flicked on, bounces loose to Tonali! Deflected, how's that gone wide? It hit Joe Linton and the half-time whistle blows. I think that was heading in, Billy, and it's deflected off Joe Linton and gone wide.
I think you're right, yeah. I think his own man's blocked his own shot there.
Yeah, let's have another look.
We'll see it more here, won't we?
It hit Joe Linton. Painfully drift just wide. But the first half ends Newcastle United 1, Wolves 0 on Matchday Live here on the Toon Review. Please do keep subscribing if you're new to the channel, guys. We are wanting to push towards 36k now. And with your help, we will do so. So welcome all our new subscribers tonight as well to the channel. 1-0, Billy, your thoughts?
We're leading. That's basically all there is to it.
Strange first half.
It's been annoying. It's been very odd, hasn't it? But at least towards the end of the half, we started to get a bit of control. They are dangerous on the counter, of course they are. They're going to have to come out of their shells now. I think we could catch them on the counter. So good signs for us, but ain't been the greatest of first halves. Yeah,
we've definitely looked a bit rusty, haven't we? There's no doubt about that. Of course, a week since we played Arsenal, well, just over a week, 8 days now. I mean, would you expect rustiness, Billy, given the side was completely changed for
really.
Sunday's game?
Not really, no. I mean, it's been the way Wolves have come to play the game. They've decided to get it bitty and drab, and they've come with a plan to stop us scoring.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, it's already gone tits up for them. So they're going to have to change their plan. And when they do that, I think we can kick in.
Simon Yorkshire with the super chat saying, if we win, it's record equaling for us in the Premier League era. Shows it's tough. Wolves have saved goals and made it scrappy, but we're on top. And I think that's what we must take out of the game, Billy, the fact that we are on top.
Absolutely, yeah. Even the goal was, even that was strange and odd, wasn't it? So everything's been a little bit under the weather for me. It's been not the greatest game in the world, but as I say, we're winning, so who cares?
Yeah, absolutely. Who does care? Kaiser says, praying Arsenal lose so we can hear Arteta excuses. Time and Tide says, 4 cans of Murphy's tonight, few shots of Gordon's with a bottle of Livermento. How are the lads? Nice. Shah's not on the bench, Daniel, because he has an illness. He's not available today. Kendo says, Wolves have got some good fight about them and a good press, but they've had some shocking passes. Sa has been amazing. Yeah, I mean, although we didn't play too well, Billy, we could be 3-0 up. We
could, yeah. Jose Sa saved on a couple of occasions. He's been alert to the crosses of Murphy and some nice little saves as well. So, despite us not being at our best, yeah, it could be 3, couldn't it? Easily.
Yep. Alex, little bit scrappy?
I don't know if scrappy is the right word. I think Wolves are just a much better side than what we faced recently. We had a particular game plan against Spurs and Arsenal, but that kind of aside, this is probably one of the better sides we've played in the last sort of this run of whatever it is, 7 or 8 weeks. They're all working their absolute socks off. Wolves are to a man, and it's very difficult for us. But I think we've been extremely creative in moments, really interesting chances. We've dominated. We just need to be careful. We're getting a little bit over-ambitious at times, and some of their counters are quite dangerous. We've got to be careful on transition. Lewis Hall's had a couple of really tough runs and battles on that left-hand side positionally, and yeah, so it's a tough game. It's a really tough game. We're going to have to show up in the second half to guarantee 3 points because this is hard.
Channel Right with the super chat saying Murphy has been excellent. Andy says, evening chaps, and fine work there. New subscriber tonight, thoroughly enjoying the match with you on commentary. Thank you, Andy, and welcome to the channel, my man. Tottenham fan says, well, I've got a fiver on Isak to score first. 3-0 returns 145 quid. Hey, it's still on. It's still on.
It is.
Spike says, need to tighten up on the passes. We have been a bit rusty, Billy.
Yeah, but it's been hard to get our midfield in the game, hasn't it?
Yeah.
Because Wolves have basically bypassed it. They've gone wide side to side. In the middle of the park, it's been redundant for them. So to get Bruno and Tonali on the ball as often as we want them to be on, it's been hard. But, I mean, Tonali's been the better of the two for me tonight. He's been very good, where Bruno's been a bit... He's lost the ball a few times. He's not been his usual fantastic self, but it doesn't matter. We're winning 1-0.
Yeah. Keith Truscott says, Murphy proven again and again the right-hand side is in safe hands. Hall utter class. Gordon not arrived yet. Wolves defending is solid. I mean, Anthony Gordon, Alex, he is trying. He's running at players, but sometimes his touches let him down a little bit tonight.
No, I think he's just got to keep going. I think it's normal. I think he's playing absolutely fantastic. I think he's playing out of his skin. Some of the runs on that left-hand side, he's getting past 2, 3, 4 players. He's had the referee stand in his way twice. It's just that final. It's that final bit, isn't it? Getting that link up.
Yeah, that's
There's so many players behind the ball. Wolves are so rigid, and fair play to Wolves. They're playing really well. They're in a good structure. They look like they could score. They've had a couple of good opportunities, but it's down to us to make those. I mean, that's why there's some passes going awry, because we're trying little intricate. Everybody's being creative, which I love. Everybody is able to express themselves. Gordon is playing proper Anthony Gordon football. Lewis Hall's trying a lot attacking wise. Isak's really playing with some flair today. Even Murphy's doing some chops and things.
Arsenal nil, Spurs won, by the way, at the Emirates.
Spurs have scored. Oh, wow. Ronan Tyrrell says their bench could change the game if we don't tune in and go up a level. Of course, Cunha waiting to come in. Mr. B, the teacher, says, really enjoying watching the matches with you. My son loves the shout-outs to grannies, buying new knickers, etc. when the Toon score. People misheard my last granny because I said she's going to pick some pansies for the spring in the garden, and people took that as panties. So it wasn't panties, it was pansies, guys. It's not all about the panties with granny. Daniel says, I agree with Alex. Hall needs to be careful not to get caught upfield on a counter-attack. Yeah, he did slip on that one, though, that Wolves broke from. He clearly lost his footing.
But
Flint,
to be fair to him, there were a couple of moments from Hall as well where he just... did you see that moment where he just did 2 body feints and the Wolves players just ran past him?
it was just outstanding. It was just... son of THC is a Toon fan, so I've read that wrong. It says THC, not THFC. I do apologise. Slap my face with a wet trout. Cowgate Primary Aussie Steve says, you know the only goal we've let in 4 games was Botman's first 10 minutes in 12 months. That is very true. But they did have a chance. They did have 2 real good opportunities, really, Billy, and failed to capitalise.
Yeah, Strand should do much better with this, shouldn't he? Hitting the post. But we've had chances as well, so...
Yeah.
You know, I don't think we're actually looking to threat as long as we can concentrate on their transitions, and if Tonali or someone sits, we'll be fine.
Yeah, indeed. Wolves have done their homework defensively. Kaiser says, if Isak keeps smashing in goals, process tag defo big booster. I agree with Billy. Murphy is playing well, says some of these usernames. Helicopter whirring. NH92 says Gordon needs to switch it up in the final third. He's always cutting in.
What about the times he's playing in Lewis Hall on the left?
He's only done that once, Alex, to be fair.
There was that one time where he ran all the way across the pitch, beating players left, right and centre.
Yeah.
But just going across the pitch, which he used to do an awful lot of, but he stopped doing it lately.
I think the good thing is that the defenders haven't got a clue what's going to happen because Hall's making the overlap. Gordon is then able to cut inside because Hall is freeing up the space for him to do that. That's the whole point of an overlap. And then sometimes the defender may just think, well, you're not cutting inside this time, but then he's going to give it to Hall, who gets space on the left. So it's perfectly feasible as to why he's doing it. And it's worked, but it's just that final third thing that just hasn't quite come off yet.
It's good because we've got a lot of different attacking patterns and plays and things we can score from, and they have to be incredibly disciplined and focused to not drop the ball and have a score. There's so much for them to try and negate because we've got crossers, we've got people who can shoot, we've got fantastic midfielders, intricate movement in the box. You know, they've got to be so careful because if they just don't read one of those situations, we're in again. So we just got to keep going at this tempo. We won't be able to keep this up the whole game, but we need to keep going. Try and get another one.
Mm-hmm. Jack, who's been a member for 2 months on the channel, says Murphy's been brilliant. Defense has played well, but Isak and Gordon looked lethargic at times. Keep it up in the second half. Toon.
Lethargic. I think I'm watching a different game. I thought
I think
looks really sharp.
I think the whole team looked lethargic in the first 10 minutes, Alex. We just looked a bit like...
Oh, yeah. I agree with that. I think getting into it in the first 10 minutes, that's fair.
I think Joe Linton's looked tired, mate. If I'm openly honest, from what I've seen of Joe Linton, he's not his normal battering ram self. I think he looks a bit leggy. If there's any legginess in that team, then it looks like it's Big Joe.
I don't know. I'm fairly happy with it. I'm not happy with the quality of chances we gave to Wolves because we gave them those chances really ourselves.
Yeah, we did. Yeah,
I'm quite happy with what we're doing personally.
Hey, listen, I said it towards the end of the first half, Alex. I thought we dominated that last 20 minutes of the first half. We were completely camped in their half, apart from there was the one break they got when they hit the post. But apart from that,
yeah. No, we did. There was like a 10-minute period where we had like 82% possession. Like they just could not get the ball off us. It was really good.
Absolutely. We need a second half goal very quickly because their bench looks dangerous. Wolves really have upped their game since Vitor has come in, but will it be enough? Well, I mean, listen, I guess I hate this sort of cliche in football, but this is kind of a free hit for Wolves because Wolves are, the teams around them are going to be where their season is dictated from now because of the position that O'Neill ended up getting them into. But I believe this manager has got the right ideas, and the way Wolves are playing, and you can see the game has completely changed. Wolves look so much more energetic. They look sprightly. They certainly haven't come here to sit back, Alex.
No, indeed. I mean, Gary O'Neill has essentially ruined their season for them. It was poor management. How this team was near the bottom of the league, I've got no idea. This team is a really, really good Wolves side, really balanced, loads of flair in it, loads of talent. It's a disgrace to have them anywhere near the bottom three, in my opinion, or in the bottom three. But maybe not a free hit, but they've got that flexibility now where they just need to improve enough to get themselves out of danger, but they're not going to be good enough to have a really strong finish, unlikely, unless they absolutely fly for the rest of the season. So it's just about implementing a style, the players wanting to be part of his little future plan and project and the way they're going to go do this. So it's there's a bit of freedom for Wolves. But there is a sense of maybe meandering forwards into sort of nothingness for the rest of the season. But they don't look like that. They look like they're very up for it. So we definitely need another goal because Wolves are dangerous.
Graham Ritchie with a super chat says it's a tough game, but we seem more dangerous down the right. Tino and Murphy playing well. Murphy could have had a goal as well. It wasn't for a fine save by Jose Sarr. Toonami says, Paul, someone has blocked my real account. It's PAB. Can you fix it? I'll have a look at that. I can't do it now, matey, but I'll have a look at it later. Drop us an email, mate, just to remind us on, and I'll take a look at that. Let's have a look. Ronald says we're currently 4th and closing in on the Gunners. Julie says we looked a bit nervous early doors. Chris at Evermore says Wolves still very much in this game. We need that second goal sharpish. I'd give J7 15 minutes, then get Miley on. He's knackered. Yeah, I wouldn't mind seeing Miley coming on.
90.
But he can come on for 20 minutes, Alex. Surely. Dan Magdin, a member for 6 months on the channel, 3rd in the league by Saturday tea time if we continue to play like we can. Hey, I'm not going to complain about that. Definitely not. But we just have to be careful of Wolves because we know what they can do. They're a very, very good side of Wolverhampton, and they can be dangerous. Oh,
hi guys. Paul's decided to knock himself out of the live stream. What would I do in the second half? I'm assuming he was going to say, "Oh, here he is. He's back."
I have no idea what happened there. I think I hit the back button, but ended up.
I was looking at tweets because apparently David Ornstein's tweeted about Miggy. So,
oh really?
I was just trying to find it. Oh, guys! Breaking news! The fact that this has come from David Ornstein. Atlanta United working to reach an agreement with Newcastle United, signed Miguel Almiron. Offer for the 30-year-old Paraguay international worth in region of £11 million. NUFC considering talks advanced, plus conclusion expected in coming days. So that is David Ornstein from The Athletic, which means there's a lot more source in that than just general tweets. So that's quite a big one.
Indeed. We love a bit of source.
Yeah, everybody had that there. You just disappeared out the chat. Out of the show, and I was reading Twitter, and then everybody, like 4,500 people, just looking at me and me looking at them, and we were all a bit like, "Oh God, what's going on here?"
Yeah, I accidentally hit the back
button.
That's
a lot of people to have an awkward moment all at the same time. But
yes, but it's always the same. It's always the same. I was going to ask you what Eddie Howe would say to the players at half time, Bill, Alex.
I think possibly a combination of what we've discussed here together. Keep being creative. You're doing really well. The attacking patterns are great. You know, sometimes be quick, sometimes be patient. Maybe just tidy up be careful of the attacking transitions if we lose the ball, defensive transitions for us, should I say?
Yeah.
Just make sure we've maybe got one midfielder to cover. Make sure the defense is set. You know, I think Byrne and Botman have done really, really well at covering. Some really good tackles as well. Burns' pace has been adequate, to be fair. Positioning's been good. So more of the same, because I think if we get that many chances again in the second half, we'll score again. And then we just need to tidy up the defensive stuff. So
they're out for the second half, Alex. So we'll see you at full time, matey.
Yeah.
Cheers, matey. Billy, I've had to go to 7:22.
Yeah.
Are you on that one as well?
Yeah.
I don't know what happened to the first one, but I'm
on 7:20.
I'm on 7:22. It won't let me on to 7:20. Oh, yes, it has. And we've kicked off. Holy shit.
Cunha's on anyway, by the way.
You what?
Cunha's on for Wolves.
Cunha's on, yeah. Right, so the clock is slightly behind, but that's not to worry. That's not a problem. Let me just advance to full screen here and just move myself along and bring you back in here. There we go. And then we'll do that. Bosh. There we go. A couple of super chats. Ball's just out to play at the minute. Ike for PM says, when we keep on winning, we're going to go to Anfield in 6 weeks' time and do what Cantona did to us 28 years ago. Ronan says, views on Ferguson loan with obligation to buy, or is Asula the future backup? I really have no idea. I have no idea at present what the hell is going to happen there, but hey-ho.
Referee.
Yeah, that's a bad tackle on Anthony Gordon. Right, I'm going to put
a yellow card there.
I'm going to put the clock right, Billy, because I bloody don't like it.
Not very bueno from Bueno. That one, that was nasty.
There, clock's level now. Good stuff. John Betts with the super chat. A little something for your efforts, lads. How are the lads? Thank you very much, matey.
Cheers, John.
Much appreciated. Newcastle have a free kick now on the far side. Tonali, little back heel for Lewis Hall. Hall quickly makes his way towards the penalty area, plays it out to Gordon. Gordon cuts in on his right, sends in the cross straight down the throat to Sarr, and he says, thank you very much for that. I'll take that, and immediately gets on with it. And that's great. Is that Cunha already causing problems there? Nuri, and now Cunha, but I thought that went out of play. I think Cunha did as well because he stopped. However, play goes on, and Wolves have the ball on the far side with Gomez. Gomez down the line for Geddes, cuts it back. Joe Linton is there and finds Gordon with a nice pass. C15 rise, great commentary. Will win and be 3 points behind second. I tell you, Sarr's way out his goal.
Definitely did his homework.
And what a good ball that is as well to Larson. Larson inside to Cunha. Cunha on the edge of the box. Finds a shot. It's straight down the throat of Dubravka. But that's exactly what that guy can do, Billy.
Yeah, good player. And Sarr seems to have done himself a bit of a damage winning out for that last ball because he looks in lots of discomfort. Yeah,
I noticed that. Now Joe Linton in acres of space now for Newcastle. Out to the left-hand side again to Gordon. Gordon now cuts into the box. Gordon tries to send across in. It comes to Joe Linton. Bounces funny for him and cleared again by Agadou Boo. And Hall wins it back, and it's now with Botman. Botman sends it to Livramento now. Livramento is down to Murphy. Murphy has a look up, plays a low ball in. It's cleared away again. And Agbadou sends it into the stands. It's going to be a throw into Newcastle United.
Villa have taken it at Goodison Park. Ollie Watkins with the goal.
And Jose Sarr is waving the trainer on. He's in a lot of discomfort, Billy. You're right. But welcome to all our new subscribers tonight on Matchday Live. Much appreciated. Welcome to the channel. If you haven't already subscribed and you like what you see, hit that button. It is free to do so. Don't forget to hit the notification bell as well, so you'll be notified when we upload any videos or schedule in our live shows. And please don't forget to hit the thumbs up button if you're enjoying the show, because that also helps the channel massively. But thank you, everybody. Keep subscribing if you're new as we look to build this channel bigger and bigger. I'm not sure what Jose Sarr did there, Billy.
I think he's torn something or pulled something, and when he kicked it.
I mean, if he is in, this is a massive blow to Wolves if he is injured.
Yeah.
Massive blow. Geordie Dan says time wasting. Well, they're a goal behind. They can waste all the time they want, mate.
Arsenal have equalised, by the way, at the end.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
And it is a goal from... I'm waiting for it to click up on the screen. Michael Dawson's not very happy about it anyway. In fact, his gritty teeth.
Yeah, probably is, yeah.
Well, that's who scored then. Unless it's VAR. They haven't got VAR on the thing. But Sarr seems okay to carry on.
Well, he's saying he's okay, but he's down on his haunches. He still looks in quite a bit of discomfort.
And let's get him stretching. Let's get him stretching.
I wonder if he's lost a testicle, Billy. He just does not look comfortable at all. Anyway, plays back underway, and the ball is with Tonali. Scoops it back now for Sven Botman, who sends it back to Dubravka for a reset. And now Byrne. Back to Dubravka. The route there to Lewis Hall was cut off. Dubravka, though, stays calm, finds Sven Botman.
Now
Now Bruno.
Goal, the Dominic Solanke own goal.
Oh, dear. Botman. I mean, that's not a great ball across the field. Joe Linton's done really well, though. We've just got to be a little bit careful here. Bruno. We are very, very careful. Fantastic football from Newcastle. And now Bruno. And now scoops away to Isak. Isak can play it out wide now for Murphy. This is good attacking football from Newcastle. There is men forward. Murphy, it's a poor pass, but Bruno's won it back brilliantly. Bruno to Gordon. Oh, he smashes it over the bar, but it's deflected. It's a brilliant save and tackle from Matt Doherty. And it's deflected over the bar. And Doherty really, Billy, he threw himself at that.
Yeah, I thought we'd lost all the momentum there with Murphy's pass, but somehow got to Gordon. The shot's a good one, but yeah, it's a great block from Doherty. That.
Yeah.
Crystal Palace to take the lead at Leicester. Matata.
Goals are starting to fly in the Premier League. Hopefully, there'll be a few fly in Wolves' net in this second half. Almost an opportunity there. Quick break from Newcastle. Played it out of defence brilliantly there. I think it just died a little bit with Murphy's pass. It wasn't great, but we've gone short for the corner. Murphy now to Lewis Hall. He will scoop a real up and under cross into Joe Linton at the back post. It's bounced off Doherty. It's another corner. Newcastle were claiming handball. I don't think we're going to get a handball. I'm not sure.
We'll see more from this angle, I guess.
Yeah. Ooh.
Is his arm out there? Don't think so.
I think it's in a natural position. I don't think it's a penalty. But we do have a corner, which Lewis Hall is going to take this time. I mean, he put a real up and under cross in there, didn't he? It found Joe Linton unmarked at the back post. In comes the corner. It's again towards the back post. Very, very deep corner. And we've absolutely made a right bastard of that. And away comes Guedes for Wolves. Wolves on the break. One of the worst corners I've ever seen in a long time, but a good tackle. And we win the ball back, and Tonali brings it away for Newcastle. Tonali crunched, and that's a free kick.
What is he pleading against that?
Well, I think Tonali had, dare I say it, Billy, poked the ball a bit too far there, and then went over. But, I mean, look, Guedes feels he was fouled. I mean, it is...
Foul, though, isn't it?
Well, I guess so. I mean, listen, Tonali's played it brilliantly there because I think he did take a heavy touch there, Billy, and he's managed to win the free kick, which, you know, if you lose the ball and win a free kick, that'll do us very nicely. Thank you very much.
Been excellent tonight, Tonali.
Oh, he has, without a shadow of a doubt. He's just a magnificent football player, Billy. Yeah. It's going to be a Bruno with the free kick for Newcastle. He's going to send this into the boxes. Little 2 foot tall, another Gomez is having a go at Dan Burn. I mean, there's a size difference of about 4 foot between them.
Tom and Jerry.
It is. It's laughable. It's laughable. Arsenal have apparently gone in front, Billy.
Yes, it looks like that, yes.
Oh, bloody Nora Batty. Anyway, Bruno's long ball into the box, looking for Dan Burn. Headed away well. Comes to Guedes, who just sends a real up and under out. Bruno's underneath this. Big header from Bruno. Back towards Dan Burn. Agbadu is there for Wolves to clear. Livramento in for a challenge.
He shit out of that one.
He completely shit out of it. Bruno with the ball forward, but that's gone way out of play. Completely sliced by Bruno.
Leandro Trossard with the go-ahead goal for Arsenal.
Yeah, there you go.
The frog face.
Well, he just looks like he needs a good night's sleep, does Trossard? Or some good night cream, Billy.
I know how he feels.
Yeah. Anyway, Wolves with a throw. Strand Larsen gets a good touch on that ball there and gets it. Now Wolves on the attack. Guedes is in a lot of space down this right-hand side. Pulls it back. And, well, I'm not sure what the other Gomez was trying to do there, but he completely fouls it up. And Gordon brings it away. Ball down the line looking for Isak. Isak will get there. And wins a throw for Newcastle. No, he doesn't.
What?
And, well, the crowd on that side of the pitch over in the stand are telling the linesman exactly what to think of him. Shake of the head from Eddie Howe. Obviously, the second half hasn't started like he really wants it to. As a Newcastle fan, not very happy there, doing his absolute nut that Wolves seem to have gone 10 yards up the pitch for that throw-in. And he ended up throwing it straight out of play.
What's the one got flag on for?
Because he threw it out of play, Billy. The Wolves player threw it down the line, but threw it out of play.
Oh, right, so it's our ball then.
Yes.
It should be our ball.
Oh, he's asking for it to be taken again.
Well, that's not...
Eh? How can you do that?
They've changed the rules so that if they do that, it becomes the opposing team's throw. I mean, he needs to get that bum fluff toss off for starters.
That's terrible, isn't it? I mean, look, they're going... He took the throw from exactly the same place. Honestly, pathetic. Anyway, we've got the ball now, so it doesn't bloody matter anyway. Here's Livramento, bursting forward for Newcastle. Out wide for Murphy. Murphy, little 1-2 with Livramento. And wins a corner. Good play by Tino. No, it's going to be throw in right by the corner flag. I thought that had just made it.
He's waiting. There he is.
Who?
Murphy.
Oh, yes. He is... Oh, what a ball by Bruno! And Isak scores, but I think you'll be offside. He looked offside. If that is a goal, Billy, that's a marvellous finish. Well, I mean, they're all celebrating here. The flag's not gone up.
If that's not an offside, that's the pass of the season from Bruno Guimaraes.
What a pass from Bruno! Newcastle fans are celebrating. VAR will surely look at this. I'm not playing the music yet, Billy. No. Because if this isn't offside, this is a pass of the season for Bruno, who's gone to the Gallagher end screaming. Let's take another look at it. It comes to Murphy. He plays it inside here to Bruno. Oh, he's miles on, Billy. Yeah. It's 2-0. Get in. Agbadou plays him onside. Agbadou. Isak's got another one through a fantastic pass by Bruno. 2-0 to Toon. Hey, I tell you something, Billy. Everybody thought that was offside. Even Eddie Howe there, you could see. When they looked at Eddie Howe, he kind of looked, is it? But what a pass by Bruno, Billy.
The vision there to pass that ball there. And then the calm finishing of Isak to basically send the keeper the wrong way from a shot. It was an astounding goal. Great pass from Bruno.
Absolutely superb. 2-0 to Newcastle, ladies and gents. And Isak has them both, I think. I'm not sure what they've said about the first goal. I take it he's been credited with it.
It was on target, wasn't it?
Yeah, I thought it was, yeah. But that will totally settle us down now, hopefully. I mean, we can go on and hopefully get a couple more, as Livramento does really well. And then there is Mr. Tonali just to sweep up the pieces again and lays it off to Joe Linton. And Joe Linton bursts through. He's taken out free kick to Newcastle. Wow. I mean, we needed that goal, Billy, just to give a 2-goal cushion again. And we've done exactly what we needed to do. A fabulous pass, but the finish from Isak as well was just so cool.
Oh, casual, wasn't it? It just really was calm. Cool as you like finishing. Instinctive, of course. You didn't have time to think about it. That's where he sometimes goes amiss. But a great goal. Great goal.
Absolutely superb. And Newcastle now knocking it around really well. Here's Murphy. Little clip through looking for Isak. Takes a deflection. And Agbadou comes back to clear for Wolves. Again, good pressing from Murphy. I thought that ball had gone out. It had. Throw it to Newcastle. Wolves are rattled, Billy. They're definitely rattled.
Well, Agbadou's had a good game, but I mean, he's massively at fault for that second goal.
It was amazing how he was miles on side, Billy. I mean, obviously from the camera angle when we saw the original goal, we were like, oh, he looks miles offside. But when you see the replay and saw how Agbadou was 3 or 4 yards behind Isak, it was clearly onside.
Yeah, shocking defending, really. But he's a new signing, isn't he? So I guess those kind of things are going to happen, but so what? Who cares?
Yeah, and here's it, Nuri now, 4 Wolves down this near side, going up against Livramento, cuts inside. Still 8 Nuri. Newcastle just continue to make a block there, not allowing them through. Gomez on the right-hand side. Inside to Guedes now. But again, good patient defending from Newcastle in that familiar 4-5-1, Billy, look.
Yep. Out of possession, just block up.
Yeah, perfect possession, perfect defending from Newcastle. Wolves back on the halfway line, but now they've given it away. Tonali to great ball to Livramento. Livramento with a wonderful ball to Isak. Isak's headed down to Murphy. Murphy into the box. He's bundled over. No foul, says the referee. Murphy should have given that to Gordon, I think, though, at the end of the day.
Yeah, he's always just up there. I think he
they did.
Into the top corner, didn't it?
Yeah, Shane Smith is a new member. Welcome to Members Club, Shane. Thank you very much for signing up. Appreciate your support, buddy. What you want, Billy?
60-42.
Yeah. I don't know what happened there.
Yeah, it went on to Matt Doherty before the game, didn't it? It was odd.
It did, yeah. It did. Anyway, it's out of play now. And it's a goal kick to Newcastle. I mean, here we are. Murphy again. He has got 4 Wolves players round him. He's just brushed away by Agbadou there. There's not a foul. It's excellent defending, actually. But I think he should just have played it across to Gordon.
Yeah, I think he had visions of blasting that into the top corner.
I don't blame him, though. I mean, you're in that opportunity. You're going to take your chance. I'm sure Gordon would have shot as well, to be fair. And now Bruno again. He's under pressure here. 2 Wolves players. And he's lost the ball. Very dangerous area. In comes the cross. And there is big Dan Burn to head it away. Newcastle just making a bit of a hash up with this defending. Cunha tries a shot. And it's a back pass to Mr. Dubravka. And Newcastle get on with it. Lewis Hall now. Dan Burn. Oh, brilliant ball across to Liverpool. What a ball that is from big Dan Burn. Completely taking the Wolves players out of it. And now Isak down the line for Murphy, who will keep the ball in. Murphy immediately sees Gordon, and Sarr is out there to intercept. Murphy applauds the ball. It was a brilliant ball in from Murphy.
Yeah, but Sarr's allowed to that. He is. He's standing on the edge of the 6-yard box to cut those corner crosses out. We need to do something different from the widths. Yeah,
I agree. He's ready for them every time, isn't he?
Every single time he's ready, hasn't he?
Which is good goalkeeping. It just proves he's done his homework, really, isn't it?
Absolutely.
Cunha again for Wolves into the penalty area. Goes against Livramento. Wants a penalty. Never in a million years. In fact, I thought Cunha tripped up Livramento there. Cunha's furious. And the referee says, get up, you tart. I think he brings Livramento down here. It's not.
Tackles him.
It's just not a penalty. And Dubravka now under pressure here. Bruno. Oh, fantastic play to get out of defence there. Livramento now. And wins a throw. I mean, calm as you want coming out there, Billy. You know, playing out from the back. No panic there. Just Bruno and Tonali doing their stuff.
Absolutely. That's why they're on the pitch. They're the best 2 midfielders in the country at the minute. So, yeah, let them play ball, and the rest can cook around them. Absolutely.
Dubravka on the ball, lays it out to Lewis Hall. Over 4,500 watching, guys, on YouTube and over on X. Please do keep subscribing if you are new to the channel. And thank you to all our new subscribers today as well. Much appreciated. Here's Isak into the penalty area, just on the outskirts of it at the minute. Lays it back for Tonali. Tonali clips it to Bruno. Bruno might fancy this. He does! And it's over the bar.
Ooh, it's not far over either.
No. He'll have hoped to do a bit better, though, from there, Billy, I think.
This is close to what you think here, I think.
It was dipping. It was definitely dipping. I mean, Sarr had it covered, to be honest.
It's not, is it?
No, it's quite a long way over, Billy, but we'll let you off with that.
Let's have a look. Is it that far over?
Yeah. Keep hitting that thumbs up button as well if you're enjoying the commentary today, guys, because the likes still make a big difference to the channel in the search results and the algorithms with, of course, our old friends, YouTube. Hall heads it down. Guedes comes across, and Wolves kick it out of play. We'll take that. Thank you very much. Coming up to Eddie time, Billy.
Yes, it is. I'm not sure what change you'd like to make, though, at this precise moment in time.
For me, it would be Joe Linton for Miley. That. Yeah, Willock's on the bench as well, isn't he? I think Miley, though, Billy. I really do. Oh, that's a nice play by Wolves. Botman's got to be careful here. Cunha's in. Cunha still. Cunha with a shot blasted miles over. But Botman's defending was superb there.
Yeah. Brilliant from
Cunha claiming he was fouled again. Give our you tart.
You absolute Cunha.
honestly, he just matched him strength for strength there, sent him wide. But that is the danger he possesses. It's a good battle.
He's got his yard, and Botman gets back.
Yeah, he forced him wide. He didn't even make a tackle on him until the shot was miles over the bar. Shane Smith, thank you for your super chat. He says, my bank card expired, Paul, and I had to swap it over, but I was a member before. Great show, guys. Thanks for the company. F the Arsenal, Man United, and Liverpool. Well said. Tino, come on. You got to do better there. Ooh, late tackle on Murphy. And the referee does blow for it. And the Wolves manager completely disagrees with that. But come on, man. Murphy had cleared the ball and then he was wiped out.
I mean, it does help when we've got Shea Given as referee.
He does look like Shea Given, doesn't he? Nuri looks like he wants to cry.
Yeah.
Well, feel free, my friend. Feel free. Still 66 gone. Newcastle 2, Wolves 0. Isak with both goals. He is Gordon. In again to Isak. Good control this time from the big man on the edge of the box. Lays it to Tino Livramento. Now on to Murphy. Just to the edge of the penalty area. Murphy's ball in. Joe Linton with a lazy little... Why didn't he put his foot through it?
Yeah, but
we've won it back again. He is Joe Linton again on the edge of the box. Nice bit of skill brought down. Isak still battling. The referee doesn't blow his whistle, though. I thought Joe Linton was tripped there. Referee says no. And the ball is now back with Dan Burn, who just settles it down. And lays it to Bruno, and we go again. Bruno in the centre circle now. Just lays it to Sven Botman. Botman across to Burn. And now Tonali. Nice play. Nice play again to make the space. And Newcastle again with Hall now down the left. Joe Linton's picked it up in acres of space here. And now sends it wide for Jacob Murphy. Murphy into the penalty area. Sends it for Livramento. Ball across. Well deflected out for a corner. Good defending from Wolves. Yeah. But again, great football from Newcastle.
Yeah, good cross that from Livramento also. This time, Sark couldn't come and get it out because he was kicking it backwards. So, yeah, if Isak's following that in, he's got a chance there.
Yeah, Joe Linton just looks off the pace for me, Billy. I honestly, I think he needs a rest.
I won't be. Yeah, Willock or Miley, I'd be happy to see either.
Yeah. Anyway, Lewis Hall to take the corner. In it comes. It's another deep one to the back post. Sar's nowhere near it. And the referees give a goal kick. Botman got up. Couldn't direct it on goal. Sar complained he was fouled here, but I mean, how easy did Sar go down there? Wow. Really? Another 2 changes coming from Wolves now.
Is it Baldegaard and Semedo?
Semedo coming on for Guedes.
Is it Baldegaard you're doing, Baldegaard?
And one of the Gomez's has gone off. So Gomez and Guedes off. Semedo and Bellegarde come on. Just coming over 68.5 minutes, and it's 2-0 to Newcastle.
Bellegarde, or Jockstrap as he's known in Scotland.
Bellegarde. Dear me. Here's Agbadou. Oh, taking a chance there with Jacob Murphy. He won't be got rid of that easy. Livramento, though, great defending again from Tino, and sends it back to Dubravka. Brilliant defending, Tino. And now Botman takes a touch into Bruno. Bruno, though, that wasn't a great pass from Botman. And Cunha gets the ball for Wolves. Cunha. And again, Newcastle, though, plenty black and white shirts back. Cunha on the ball again. But this, we do play a very, very rigid 4-5-1, Billy, when we're defending, and it is difficult to attack against, isn't it?
Yes, absolutely. It's the pace in which we can transition now. That's the key to it all for me.
Yeah, absolutely. Long ball into the penalty area. Cunha was screaming for it. Livramento was there to clear. Cunha's just too busy twisting. Good work again by Bruno. But Wolves making a push here, no doubt about it. Still no substitutions for Newcastle. And at the moment, I mean, I think, with games in quick succession, I think he's got to make some changes sooner rather than later, Billy, surely.
Yeah, you'd think so.
Livermento's made a real hash of that. Really, really big hash of that. But Botman is there to clear it, but not very far. This is an opportunity for Wolves here. Michael McIntyre with a super chat. How much for Isak now? Toon. Well, he's out the price range of anybody. But Wolves looking to try and get a shot, and it comes. Dubravka down to his left.
Yeah, good save, and well held on too.
Yeah, good bit of play by Semedo, cut inside there, and well held by the Toon goalkeeper.
I think we do need some fresh legs now. I think.
Yeah, I agree.
Whether you want a bit of pace in the middle of the park with Willock, or you want a little bit of creativity with Miley, either suits me. I've got to be honest. Yeah,
I'd agree. Bruno sends a long ball over the top. Look at what a ball that is for Tino Livramento. But again, Agbadou comes sliding across. That's a very good tackle, actually, because if he'd missed the ball there, that was a yellow card without a doubt. I think, to be fair, Livramento knew it was coming. Still no changes for Newcastle United. Livramento will take this throw in, deep in the Wolves' half. Bruno, Livramento again. He's done really well there, Tino Livramento. And he gets to the byline, gets the ball across. It's behind Isak, though, and it's cleared. Brilliant work from Tino Livramento there, but we could be a bit gassed at the back here. No, we're not, because Sven Botman makes a brilliant tackle on Cunha. And Burns sweeps up the pieces to Dubravka, who will send it down the field again. What a tackle by Botman that was.
Just brilliant reading the game, wasn't it? It really was.
We look tired now, Billy. We do look a little bit tired.
I agree.
And Wolves coming down the right-hand side with Semedo again. Inside to Bellegarde. But again, we set up that 4-5-1. The black and white wall. Ait Nouri now. Wolves just looking for options up front.
Perhaps Trippier for Livramento wouldn't be a bad shout either.
Yeah, Tino's played well, but he's been very busy. But I'm not sure why Eddie's waiting so long to make the subs, though. I think it's quite clear that I think I've just seen a couple of Newcastle players sprinting to the bench there, so we may see changes very soon. As Sarr's kick is deflected, and Murphy picks it up in the middle of the field. Murphy, just too far. I'm not sure. Joe Linton was not really quick to get there, but that's a brilliant bit of play on the right-hand side. And Cunha now, and we have completely lost it here in defence. Cunha, wide.
Should score.
He should score.
We parted like the Red Sea and Moses then. It was shocking defending, really, by all concerned.
Yeah, 100% agree.
How we've got away with that is...
That was... Burn completely taken out of it. Cunha runs straight through us. And it's a very poor finish, actually. You'd probably expect a bit better.
He's got to get it on target.
But we survive, and play goes on. Livramento. Great ball, that to Murphy. Murphy's, superb from Murphy. And now Joe Linton. And Joe Linton sets Isak away. Is this the hat-trick for Isak? He's trying to be clever, he's trying to be unselfish and play at the Gordon. He's still got it. Gordon! 3-0! And Isak does get his assist eventually. And Newcastle United go 3-0 up. And it's time to grab your granny because she wants to go and buy Grandad some new socks for the summer when they're going on holiday. It's 3-0. VAR will look at this, Billy, to see if Isak's offside, but I think he's level.
I think he's okay, yeah. Just about.
I mean, he held on to the ball. Gordon takes up a brilliant position on just beyond the penalty spot and finishes it nicely. I thought Isak was going to go and bury this, Billy, but he tried to get it across to Gordon.
Yeah, his first touch let him down from that. So
yeah, comes back to him. Little ball across to Gordon. It's a really good finish into the corner. That should be 3-0, Billy, and game over.
Should well be, yeah. And now we can make changes without any kind of worry about...
Well, Willock's ready to come on, actually. When the goal went in, It looks like it's going to be given. Billy, the VAR have obviously checked it. It is 3-0 and cruise mode now for Newcastle on 75. Miggy's coming on, as is Will Asula.
Well, perfect timing, isn't it?
Well, VAR looking at this. He's onside there. Billy, Christ almighty.
Of course he is.
They'll do the very best. He's miles on. Come on. Even I can see that with me dodgy eyesight that's onside. Hey, why do they take so long, Billy?
Well, outdated system. Everyone out in Europe is using the stuff that gets done in 10 seconds.
Look at that. He's clearly onside.
Just pull the lines out. Cleans up straight away.
For God's sake, man. Jesus Christ. He's clearly onside. He's so bloody stupid, man. Why don't they put the lines on straight away?
I don't know. It's just pathetic.
I mean, how long is this taking? Now what they're looking at Isak's foot for? Hey, this is pathetic. This is absolutely pathetic. There, green line, onside, goal given. Fuck off.
Why did you do that first?
I don't know. I don't know why it takes so long. It's just stupid. Come on, you've already seen it onside. Give the fucking goal.
We're going to have 10 minutes of injury time now.
Hey, man, that's unbelievable. Goal given, guys. I mean, that was how what on earth is that all about? Anyway, Jacob Murphy is coming off and he's been replaced by Miggy Almiron.
Palace are 2 up at Leicester, by the way. Mark Guehi.
Oh, I've just seen a brilliant one. VAR, we're asking Arteta if the goal should stand. Anthony Gordon is also making way for Joe Willock. And Alexander Isak making way for Will Asula.
And that goal on Sunday or Saturday, whenever it was, has definitely got Will Asula some minutes tonight, no doubt about that.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Just under 5,000 now watching Billy on both X and YouTube. Thank you very much, guys. Do subscribe if you're new to the channel, bottom right-hand corner, and come and be part of this incredible community. And also hit that thumbs up if you're enjoying the commentary today. So Newcastle 3-0 up, and I get the wheel of death. Can you believe that?
Only for a split second, though.
Did you get it as well?
Yeah.
All right, okay. Yeah, it was literally a split second. Play back underway. And Wolves decide to kick it straight out of play and give us a throw in. I mean, you know what, Billy? It's 3-0. We haven't been at our peak best, but you know what? This is a message again.
I agree.
A real message.
We're playing against the Dow side who's come for a point, really. Wanted to make it as difficult as they can for us. Mm-hmm. We've been nowhere near our best, and yet here we are 3-0 up.
Yeah. Oh, here's a chance. Couldn't you hit a shot? It's deflected for a corner. It was Bellegarde, sorry. And a corner to Wolves. I'm not sure what Miggy Almiron was doing there.
Miggy. He's just being Miggy.
he's just... Yeah. But a good block from Big Dan Burn. Coming up to 11 minutes to go in the game. 3-0 to Newcastle. Wolves have a corner. And it comes. It's a very good corner. They've scored. I'm not sure what happened there, but they've scored. Kristen, thank you for being a member for 17 months. Last game for Miggy this year. I've lost my picture completely, Billy.
Yeah, me too.
I've completely lost my picture. I've got it back now. Well, it's a scrappy goal. It's a very, very scrappy goal.
Santiago Bueno.
Yeah, it's a scrappy goal. I don't think we'll be too proud of that one, but it was a good corner right into the near post. Everybody jumping in front of Dubravka, and then we...
Dear me. Livramento and Burns between them.
Yeah, Joe Linton jumping there, Tonali in there. And
That's
somehow
a shocking goal
scrambles
to give away
past
that.
the pro. Yeah, it's a poor goal. It's a poor goal. Keith Truscott says Miggy on to show his skills, so he'll be a free transfer after this. Well, checking handball of VAR now, Billy.
Interesting. This could take another 20 minutes then.
Yeah. Oh, it's disallowed. Oh no, he's doing the VAR sign first for handball, isn't he? Oh, has he disallowed this? Oh yeah, there's a handball there, Billy. I'm not sure whether it was his or Tonali's though.
Yeah, disallowed.
Yeah, disallowed. It's still 3-0. I mean, that's a kick in the nuts if ever there's going to be one, isn't there? Really, Willock, great play by Willock, wins a free kick. Nicely done by Joe Willock. I'm going to manually knock that, but it's already gone back to 0. That's fine. Very quick update there from our server. Very impressive. Botman now and Livramento. I think that was Wolves' opportunity, Billy, possibly to, I mean, if that had given, it would give them a little bit of extra impetus. Oh, Miggy's just kicked it out of play. I mean, please, God, come on.
And he's overrun the ball there.
Seriously, man.
I hope Atlanta ain't watching this.
Oh, God, I really hope not. I'm not listening to anybody who says, Miggy ain't that bad. He served us well. I don't care. He's not good enough anymore. It's all about the now. I don't have anything, I'm not.
There's Miley.
Yeah, coming on for Joe Linton. It's a good substitution, that, Eddie. Well done. I'm nothing personal against Miggy. It's a footballing thing that he's just not good enough. Joe Linton coming off, certainly not at his best today, Billy, but he's done enough.
Yeah, he's been a physical threat to him, and he's been involved in some good stuff. Not at his best, like you say, but I mean, he's going to have games like that, I guess. Yeah, absolutely. I'm certainly not disappointed to see Lewis Miley on the pitch. Livramento's missed the ball here. It knew he's got round and plays it in. This could be a goal for Wolves. It's a brilliant save from Dubravka onto the bar. What a save that is. I'm sure he saved that, Billy. He did save it, yeah.
Strand Larsen can't believe that. That is a brilliant save from Martin Dubravka.
Oh, he's got to score there. I mean, Strand Larsen couldn't finish a fun-sized Milky Way, could he? Let's be honest.
Well, he couldn't, but that still, take nothing away from Dubravka, Billy. He puts his leg out and he saves it. It's a fabulous save. And Jose Sarr now decides that he's going to try and take on the Newcastle team here.
Oh, wrong side.
The Sula's got him in the way. Miley now. Everyone was probably telling Miley to shoot, but he stayed very calm. Now Bruno. And then he kicks it straight off Miley's shins, and it rolls out a play for a Wolves throw-in.
If Miley just sent it to the left-hand side there, whoever it was out there was clean through without a goalkeeper in.
Yeah. That was a very, 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 very lazy attempt by Livramento to get the ball. A tired attempt, sorry, not lazy. Tired. But that was I'm taking none away from Dubravka, Billy. I think it was a fabulous save.
Yeah, it was. But I mean, he should score, shouldn't he? The goalkeeper shouldn't come into that equation, really. Yeah, Trippier's coming on, Billy. I think we've seen Livramento is absolutely gassed. I mean, we should be shutting up shop here, and Wolves are really giving it a go. But that's better from Livramento. Byrne picks it up. He's got to be careful. And he is. Yeah.
I'm not sure what Willock was doing there, but terrible control. But he managed to get it back to Byrne. And now Miley, back to Dan Byrne. Dan Byrne showing some skills of a Brazilian there. Hall, back to Byrne. Byrne will clip it down the line looking for Willock. Willock thrown out the way. No foul. Ian Fleming, thank you for your super chat. Miggy, man of the match, Paul. Gave away and had away and go away and shite. Long ball played forward by Miley. Asula. I'm getting this shit. I mean, dear me, how many shirt pulls do you want to have? And then Agadoo throws the ball away and gets a booking, and rightly so. Well done, referee. Dare I say it, Billy? I haven't minded this referee today. I think he's been okay, you know.
You've said that a few times, and every time you've said it,
Yeah, he's made a couple of dodgy ones, but I don't think he's certainly not been as bad as some of them we've seen.
No, absolutely not.
And Livermendo is now coming off for Kieran Trippier. Trippier gives him a good ovation. Michael McIntyre, thank you for another super chat. How much for Miggy? Oh, listen, I'd give the twat away if I could. 5 minutes to go. Newcastle United 3, Wolves 0. Please do keep subscribing. Bottom right-hand corner. Catherine Donaghy is saying, Paul, shut up with a laughing emoji. Okay.
Benjamin Sheshko's been sent off for Leipzig tonight, strange enough.
Oh. Interesting.
Well, it's not really, but I'll still say it.
Yeah, I just thought I'd say it to make it interesting, Billy. I couldn't give a shit, really. I mean, who cares? Tonali with a free kick for Newcastle. Back to Dubravka. Confirmation that Agbadou was booked for throwing the ball away and delaying the free kick. Nick says 5 subs and no long staff. Penny's dropped at last.
Oh,
Bruno, stop it. That's filthy. And then Miggy gives it away. What's the point? What's the point?
Good goalkeeping.
Yeah, Dubravka off very quickly. I think you're ahead of me somehow, Billy.
What are you on now?
86-14.
I'm 2 seconds ahead.
Pause it. No, just pause.
Oh, yeah, I can come on.
You can.
Stop. Go.
Dubravka now. 86-29.
I'm fucking further ahead now.
What?
Because it keeps resetting itself. What, you know?
86-37.
Reset yours.
Reset mine?
Yeah, because I'm on 86-47. I pause it and it goes back to the same state again.
All right. I'm on 86-55.
Yeah, so am I. We're bang on.
All right, there you go. Tonali's down injured, by the way. That was a nasty tackle. He's feeling the back of his ankle there, Tonali. That one's definitely stung him. Bit of a nasty one, that, Billy.
Yeah, I think he knew what he was doing.
It's been a funny game, though, hasn't it, Billy? Because we haven't sort of... I mean, look, I think we've dominated the game.
Yeah.
Wolves have had some good opportunities, don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
Had but so have we, that we haven't taken either. But, 3-0. I mean, it's comfortable. And it looks like we're going...
I'll be honest, we're not playing well. I think Wolves' honeymoon period's come to an end here. I think they've been dreadful.
They really haven't done anything.
We've created a few chances that we've really created ourselves for them.
Yeah.
Some mistakes. But aside from that, I mean...
But I tell you what, Billy, we need to step it up a little bit more against Bournemouth. As Dan Burn floats a beautiful ball over the top for Miggy. There goes the pigeon head. And now he gets there. He gets there with that pace. Bruno now back inside for Miggy. Forgot that he's playing football for a second. Now he turns. Go on, son. Lewis Hall. He wants a goal, but he's dragged it wide. I think Miggy should have took a shot there, Billy.
Yeah, there were people in the strawberry ducking just in case.
I'm trying to give the lad a bit of credit there because he did really well to keep that in. And then cut back across. Good ball in for Bruno. And then I thought he should have hit that. Tyson says we can't be sentimental if we want to progress, especially with PSR. Exactly. And Trippier does well. And then Agbadou sends Miggy to the floor and it rolls out for a goal kick.
Don't hurt him. We're trying to sell him.
Now into the final minute now, Billy, and then we'll see what we got for injury time at the end of the game. Newcastle 3, Wolves 0.
We'll put about 5 minutes because of the VARs.
Indeed. 5,000 watching on both YouTube and X. Welcome, everybody. Please do keep subscribing if you are new to the channel, guys.
If you're on X, get yourself over to YouTube, to the channel there, and subscribe for us. You can always go back.
It would really help us out. And, of course, giving it a like as well really does help us out as well if you've enjoyed the commentary again tonight. Wolves have it now with Bellegarde. Out to Semedo. Cuts back inside to Cunha. Nice bit of play by... He does look a player, this Cunha, doesn't he? But, Wolves have got a free kick around about 35 yards out.
Bunnings.
He does look a bit of a player, doesn't he? But he's Cunha. He just
big fish in a small pond now, isn't he?
He twits. He just seems to twist a lot. That's all. You know, he's had a go at the referee. He's had a go at his players.
He's a big fish in a small pond. I think if he went somewhere else,
Yeah.
he might do
8
better.
minutes.
I thought that. The VAR took 7.
I mean, I can't believe how long VAR took to give our goal. I mean, why? We've said this before, Billy. Why don't they just put the lines out straight away?
Madness, isn't it?
Why did it take 6-7 minutes and then they put the line out, which gives you a clear indication? It's just ridiculous, man.
It's common sense, and you want the Premier League a lot of common sense.
Yeah.
I mean, if he draws that line any further back, they'll be stood in the bloody leases.
And the Wolves players still can say he's not 10 yards back. Give our man.
That's more than 10 yards, that is.
That is about 15, isn't it? Christ on a bike. They take a little short one. Definitely a training ground free kick. It's down to the byline. In comes the cross. Cunha at the back post, but we managed to clear it. Miggy, man!
Bring your boots out, Miggy, you plant.
Jesus Christ. Corner to Wolves. Shaved my arse with a rusty razor. Honestly. Cunha comes across to take this corner. Of course, a player that has been linked with us in the transfer window. In it comes. It's again to the near post, but this time we defended better. Back to Cunha again. And in it comes. Oh, Dubravka's flapped at it. And I'll tell you why he flapped at it, because I think there's a Wolves.
In front of him. Yeah.
Yeah. Surely that was offside. It was. He didn't really flap at it. He made a good save, actually, because the Wolves guy was right in front of him. But again, another dangerous ball in from Cunha. And Tonali eventually gets it clear. Marky NUFC says Bundesliga VAR is so much better than ours. No doubt about it. 100%. But the stubborn twats at the Premier League don't seem to want to take into that. I mean, the technology's moved on even further, Billy, and we're still back in the caveman times.
I think it's coming next year, isn't it?
Well, bloody wants to. As Willock trying.
That'll be something new.
Yeah. They always seem to be a step ahead of us, don't they? Unbelievable. Anyway, we're well into the 3rd minute now of the additional 8. Steve Headers says, good win, and Man United down to 15th. A good night. Yeah.
Is that where they are?
Well, yeah, they don't play it till tomorrow. They play Southampton. Surely they'll win that, Billy, at Old Trafford, surely.
Let's hope not.
Well, I know that. Let's hope not, but... Anyway, Wolves are certainly pushing late on. Oh, dear. Sandro Tonali, dear God. I think that's a little bit of payback, Billy, for the foul on the back of his ankle. It's the same player involved. I think that's just a little bit of, there you go, son, take that. I mean, Miggy's standing 1 yard away there, and the referee allowed the free kick to be taken. Strange. Anyway, Agbadu with a long ball again, looking for Strand Larsen. Trippier and Botman are over there. And Trippier eventually wins the ball back. Sorry, it's Byrne. Trippier, he's just belted that straight into Tonali's nutsack. Tonali is clearly winded, but he's getting on with it. And it's very, very scrappy at the minute. And Tonali's lost the ball. Nuri into the box. Bruno comes back to help out. It's Cunha. He's lost the ball to Miley, and Miley stabs it away looking for Willock, who should be able to keep this in. And Miley's then just absolutely flying down. Willock sends Miley away down the left. Willock keeps going with his run. Miley cuts back in, plays it into Willock. Willock takes too long on the ball and loses it. That's really poor from Joe Willock. He's just not at it, Billy, Joe Willock. He's just not.
Did the first bit right and then just forgot where he was, basically, didn't he? It was shocking, really.
Yeah, great defending by Dan Botman. I did it again. Yay!
Dan Botman back.
I had to bring him back once, Billy, surely.
But outstanding play from Miley to get off the pitch so quick.
Yeah. So just under 3.5 minutes to go as Wolves make a late press again for a consolation goal. Big chance straight into the arms of Martin Dubravka. That's a huge miss again from Wolves.
They missed some chances, haven't they? Let's be honest.
Yeah, they should have had at least a goal in this game, Billy, to be fair to them. I mean, either side of Dubravka, but good positioning again by Martin Dubravka, though.
Yeah.
But it's awful, really. It's awful.
Sarabia.
Yep, you'd expect. I mean, he's not a bad player, him. You'd expect better from him. And Martin Dubravka's worst goal kick of the season. I tell you what, he's made some good stops tonight, Martin Dubravka.
Yeah, I think he's had a good game tonight. I think he's had a really good game.
Long ball again. Botman lets that go through to Trippier. Trippier nods it on to Bruno. Miley. Oh, what a lovely little ball over the top for Trippier, who makes a hash of it.
He needs to put some on and pop and slip. He's got slippers on, I think. Keeps falling over.
Yeah, he's fell over 2 or 3 times, hasn't he? As we now enter the final 2 minutes of extra time or injury time. Oh, good charging down by Willock. Asula gets after it. Agbadou. But too much from Wolves there. Now Tonali brings it forward. And Tonali brilliantly gets to the byline. Skips past Agbadou. Back to Bruno. Bruno's shot is blocked. It was a very tired shot from Bruno, but look at Tonali working to get it back again. Fantastic from the Italian maestro. Did all that running, Billy, and then ran all the way back to win the ball back. Brilliant stuff. He's just incredible, man. Just incredible. And now Newcastle just trying to keep the ball and see the game out now. I mean, Wolves have given it a go. We've got lucky at times during this game as Lewis Hall takes his eye off the ball and it drifts out for a throw. Tired legs out there now. There's no doubt about that. It's been a tough game. And the fact that Bournemouth played last night, Billy, will that make any difference?
They've got a few injuries themselves, apparently.
Yeah. A lot. But we'll see what happens on Saturday. It's a different day, different story. Miley, again, keeping nice and calm. Channel writes, honestly, Willock is one of the players that sell. Oh, Asula, brilliant turn. Dragged to the floor by Agbadou, and he gets away with it. That should really be a yellow card as well. Bloody Nora. He's already been booked. He's lucky.
He is.
And Cunha might have an opportunity here later on. Hello there with a super chat. Thank you very much. Hello there. Dubravka in the right spot again. We definitely need more depth. I think we all know that. But listen, we're winning the game 3-0. I mean, let's be fair.
Lovely little ball that from Cunha.
Yeah, it was. If we can't be at our best and we win 3-0, then that's still a fantastic game. It ends 3-0 to Newcastle. And not at our best, but it's a sign of a very good side when we can win a game 3-0 against a very good Wolves side who've got some decent players. They missed a few chances, but so did we. But we win the game by 3-0, Billy Bob.
Yeah, it's all about the result for me. Some of the game we played some really good stuff. Defensively, at times we looked a bit iffy, but at times we looked strong. Strange game, wasn't it? 3-0 probably flattered us, but who cares?
Yeah,
Isak was lethal tonight.
I don't think anybody cares that it flattered us, Billy. To be honest, I think we've got to be happy with that. Absolutely, as we just Isak just looking very calm as he normally does, just having a walk onto the pitch, just like he's out walking the dogs, Billy. Yeah.
Well, he's had that kind of day, hasn't he? Started off a bit lackadaisical, but when it become apparent to him he's going to score goals tonight, his eyes lit up and scored 2 great goals.
And of course, another clean sheet. Let's not forget that. Another clean sheet. Alex, job done. 3-0 win against a decent Wolves side. I mean, we clearly weren't at our best, but that's the sign of a very good side, isn't it? When we can beat Wolves 3-0, and we know there's still more to come.
Yeah, attacking wise, I think we were close to our best. Defending transitions and stuff. Yeah, I think Wolves were very unfortunate not to have scored. I think a clean sheet flatters us, but I think we most certainly deserve to win that game by a country mile. And yeah, it's job done. I'm absolutely delighted to be able to confidently say, with no shadow of a doubt, that we have the deadliest front three in Europe right now. On paper, eye test, we're 9 wins on the trot. We are on 38 points in 4th place. It is absolute dreamland right now, and everybody wants all of our players and wants to ride the wave that we're on because it's just fantastic.
Yeah, I mean, there's bound to be Billy tomorrow. You know, we'll get up and we'll see all the reports again that Isak is linked with every Tom, Dick, and Harry in the world. But listen, you know, we just have to keep all those sort of media reports to a minimum ourselves and just get on with them, watching them play for Newcastle.
There's no chance that Isak leaves this club. I don't think anyone can afford him. I think £150 million is short-changing us now. Since then, he scored another 3 or 4 games. So, you know, put another 50 million on top of that. No going anywhere. Yeah,
absolutely. Some very good performances, as you say. The front three shone again tonight, Alex. But Tonali was just magnificent.
Yeah, well, I think maybe I was thinking people were going to be mentioning that purely because of that final bit he just did at the end there, where he took on 3 players, ran down the right wing, and then when we lost it, when the move broke down, he then tracked all the way back and won it back himself as well. So yeah, he's an engine. That was 96th minute in. The crowd serenaded him, and yeah, players like that epitomise what we play like, what we do as a club, the identity. And I think, to be fair, I think the crowd deserve a lot of credit tonight. I counted 4 or 5 occasions that we retained the ball because of really good man-on shouts. So, crowd, every player, manager, everybody, absolutely everybody was fantastic tonight. So, just amazing.
And another clean sheet, Billy.
Yeah, I thought Dubravka did really well tonight as well. I mean, it wasn't a case of him having nothing to do. He had lots to do tonight. And he kept his goal intact. So, big marks on Martin.
Yep, absolutely. John Mitchison has been a member now for 13 months. When, in your opinion, would Miley be a first-team starter? In my opinion, next season, if Bruno or J7 go in the summer. And a super chat from, where's it going? Gary Clark. Good game and great score. 2-3 Wolves. Wolves a howler. I mean, Wolves did miss some chances, Alex.
Yeah, they've got some good quality. Mateusz Cunha made some things happen in the second half. He was a challenge. Even Sarabia was causing us problems in the final 10 minutes. Who was it? Larson as well. Arguably should have scored at some point. He's deadly. They've got really, really good players in that team. And like I said, Gary O'Neill had absolutely no right having them somewhere like near the bottom of the table. That's a disgrace because they're a good side. And I think 3-0 flat us a little bit because I think they were good enough for a goal at least, but we'll take it. We've had games where we've not had as much luck this year, so
yeah, but there's going to be games like that, isn't there? There's always games like 100%. That in the Premier League where things happen like that, where you just think it's not your night in front of goal, and nothing seems to happen for you, and it happened tonight. But Dubravka made some good saves. I mean, the Strand Larsen one with his leg, I think, was a wonderful save. You know,
I mean that's a goal if it's not for Dubravka's intervention there.
Yeah, of course it is.
And unfortunately, the crossbar helps us out. But I thought Dubravka was pretty solid. A couple of occasions where the anticipation was better, speed of coming out was better, and he's able to help us play out from the back and be so competent under the Wolves press and everybody's press. To be fair, is very different to Nick Pope's. Now that we've got a bit more athleticism. And we've not got as many sort of issues as we did have last year, Dubravka's not actually a bad shout because we're not as exposed as we were before. And obviously his technical ability is better than Pope's when we're actually playing out. So it's really suiting our game at the moment. As long as we've got players like Sandro in this side, we can keep.
He really does keep the defense calm, knowing that he's there. But what I like tonight is the way they played out at defense. You know, him and Bruno. Along with Livramento at times and all of the back four, to be honest, just so calm in playing the ball away.
Well, it's Botman helps. I mean, calm down, ladies, but I definitely get Botman and Sandro a fireman's hat because they're a firefighter's hat, I think we should say, in 2025, because they're so adept at just putting out fires. Botman with a little bit more pace than the other centre halves or Fabian Schär, and the physicality and the reading of the game is elite. And then Sandro, because of his pace and reading of the game as well, both of them can just go put out fires wherever it's necessary. more so than when we didn't have Sandro. So no disrespect to Sean and Fabian Scher, but they're able to do it better, Sandro and Sven Botman. But that's why we bought them, right? So
exactly. Agent Tech, a member for 13 months now on the channel. Thank you very much, buddy. That was a managed performance. Now on to Saturday. Brian B with the Super Chat, Champions League back on the menu. Isak at least 180 million. But the thing is, if this was Haaland scoring all these goals, we know what the media say about him. Haaland this, Haaland that, or Salah this, Salah that. I mean, we can price him at what we want.
The commentary in the media are now labeling that they're now using the 150 mil tag in a non-bantery way. They're now using it in a legitimate way, because since that's come out, he's just kept scoring and scoring and scoring and scoring. And people just kind of can't deny it anymore, because it's just it's an inevitability at this point. And 9 wins in a row as well as Isak's form, people are getting a little bit concerned of us, and they probably should do, because we've still got a reasonable January, and we've got a Feb. If we can make Feb count as well, like we mentioned, I think we mentioned this pre-match. We've got to play teams like Liverpool and Forest in February. If we can keep this up, then the sky's the limit.
Well, it's Bournemouth on Saturday, and it's our good old lunchtime kickoff, 12:30 against Bournemouth at St James's. But Bournemouth, they do have some injuries as well. So what we'll do is it'll be the review tomorrow night of this game, and then the preview on Friday night instead of TTR Friday. But we still might get you on at the back end of the match preview to see what you guys think, because it's a while since we've had your feedback on Newcastle United. But that is it for tonight. Are you guys doing a Patreon?
I won't be.
I will be. I will do a recording.
Okay.
So I'll have to fly solo, but that's not a problem. You relax, buddy. No worries. I'll try and get something out tonight for everybody. I'm not quite sure when I'll be able to get it out, but I'll record something. So Patreon, there are some links down below. So go and listen to the instant match reaction from me. There you go. There's a little branding for it, so it's much appreciated. It does support us on the channel. And not to mention as well, I'll do a little shout out for Paul. Paul does his instant reactions on YouTube as well, so make sure you keep checking the channel, have the bell icon switched on, make sure you subscribed. Come back in a couple of hours, well, maybe probably an hour, and come and watch Paul's instant reaction as well.
Yeah, Alex will let you know on social media when the Patreon one's out. I'll let you know when my YouTube one's out. So just keep an eye out for them in the next hour or so. But listen, that is it for Matchday Live. Thank you so much. 5,000 in tonight, which is incredible. Thank you so much. Please do subscribe if you are new to the channel and like what you see. Give it the thumbs up if you've enjoyed the commentary, guys, because that really does help the channel in the search results on the algorithm and things like that. Thank you for your super chats and memberships. Mods, you have been fantastic tonight. Thank you so much again for your time. And of course, Billy and Alex, thank you very much. And we will see you all again very soon. However, thank you to Mamaroo Records as well, of course, our channel sponsors based in Whitley Bay. Head in to see them if you're into your music. If not, you can check them out online. They are pinned at the top of the description. Graham Ritchie, thank you for your super chat. Great commentary, lads. Well done. Thank you very much, mate. But that is it. Thank you so much for tonight, and we'll see you again very soon, folks. Newcastle 3, Wolves 0. We are 4th. Good night.
Away the lads and lasses.